Testing. Let me see if the mic is working. Yep, it's working. Hello everyone, my name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle, and today we're gonna be painting some more Kriegsmen because they got hands. New music? Yeah, new music. I don't know if it's like good or too loud. I was listening to the old music and I was like, why am I making you guys listen to elevator music? That sounds... I listened to it, I was like, oh my god, you guys have been listening to elevator music for like the longest time. I was like, yeah, you guys are not listening to that anymore. So I looked for a new one. Hopefully this one is a little bit better. It is also copyright free, so I won't get bonked by YouTube or Twitch. But how are you guys doing today? I got to open up this one. I gotta turn on my light. Flashbang. Okay, we're good. What's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's a good one. Enjoy the swap in the meme chat. No, I just saw that. I would have to look at that. You posted so many. My favorite Pokemon. That's a good one, Oi. It would be probably... I like Entei. Entei is pretty cool, but that's like a legendary Pokemon. If I had to choose a normal one, I would say... I was gonna say Typhlosion, but after the fiasco that got leaked about Typhlosion, not anymore. So it used to be that one. For Alligator's pretty cool. And Garchomp, nice. That's good. That's good. For a favorite Mega, I think Mega Swampert is pretty good. Oh, Swampert's pretty up there too. I like Swamp. I like a lot of the starter Pokemon a lot. Unfortunately, I do not play the Pokemon games or Pokemon TCG a lot. I think the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Sword and Shield. And as for the Pokemon TCG, I do not play that at all. I have friends who do, but other than that, no, not really. Mega Swampert seems like it hits like a truck. Then I look at Mega Blaziken, I was like, yeah, that thing's in the league of its own. But then I was what was it, told about Mega Rayquaza, and that thing is like its own tier. It's like past Uber tier or something, whatever it's called. That thing is like, what is it, Delta Stream? You lose all its weaknesses. I was like, what the hell is this thing? Yeah, that's why it's banned in a lot of play. Alright. But yeah, how are you guys today? How are you guys? Sorry, I had to go out and quickly pick up some stuff from a friend. I had to pick up some... He 3D printed me some bases for Warhammer. And he printed me out 3 130mm and 5 50mm bases. And they look pretty accurate to the GW ones too, so that's pretty good. I think I told you why I am doing an earlier stream is because I think I was originally going to be doing 7 p.m. But if I remember, is that the website I usually order from, right? The website I usually order from does their pre-orders at 9 p.m. So let's just say I get sidetracked and somehow I forget I need to pre-order some stuff at 9 p.m. and I lose out on like the pre-orders. That's going to be really bad on my part. But yeah, that's why I'm doing earlier stream today. Oh yeah, Dead Space was fun. I think I only did it for 2 hours though, but I think we're going pretty fast. We're going pretty fast. I think we're on chapter 8. So I think we're about like 3/4 of the way there. That's pretty good. Let's see, source behind the Pokemon when I stop recognizing names and terms. Yeah, same here. I think, okay, before I was playing Sword and Shield, like that generation, the previous one I played was like Yellow. Like Red, Blue, and Yellow, so Gen 1. I still have that one, by the way. It's in my drawer. I still have that one, just like right in the right in my drawer with the Game Boy Color. By the way, the Game Boy Color was a hand-me-down. It was a hand-me-down from my older cousins. If that's what you're wondering. I just need to paint the cuffs on this and miss some areas. I missed some areas on a lot of stuff. But yeah, looking at the Crusade game I'm going to be doing... Sorry, I like talking about this. But we have 8 people now, so it's going to be a lot of people playing. So we have to be pretty organized about that. So I am pretty happy that we're getting a lot of people, but getting everyone on the same track is gonna be really tough. Yeah, it is a good time. I think I'm the only. So there's a blue team, a red team, and then a green team. I'm on the blue team with the Imperium side. And we haven't chosen our stronghold yet, which means it's like our base of operations. So that's gonna be fun to do because I have to keep track of. I'm probably gonna be the one choosing it because my other two friends they're pretty busy already, so I'm gonna have to choose probably in their place. I have something in mind because it's just the Ultramar system. But yeah, this command squad should be done pretty quickly, maybe another hour or so. But yeah, I was just helping a friend how to make his crusade list for the Astra Militarum. But yeah, he's missing a lot of stuff, but that's okay. He has what he has and can't really do much about it. But yeah, I'm just doing these pretty simply right now because these are not for me. These are for a friend. I know I keep reiterating that, but it is true. Then if you see, I have like 3 artillery. Oh no! Don't spill. I have 3 artillery teams right here. They're gonna get probably done today. Hopefully, there's not a lot to do on them. Just basically trying to get the colors correct. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. They're going to pass within 2 turns. That's true. They will end up dead. These guys are gonna end up dead within like I think I saw because everyone's list on the crusade is open knowledge. So when you sign up, you have to show what you got. And I was looking at he's running maybe about 30 Krieg infantry just for battle line. And I know for a fact that about half of them are gonna get wiped out within the first 2 turns. That is how long they are gonna live. Sorry, I gotta look up the Krieg banner because I forgot already. Ah, it's like that color. Okay. The old meat grinder strat. Yeah, he's going the old meat grinder strat. He has a big body of Krieg infantry in the front line. In the back line, it's just like mortars and like artillery and tanks. Oop. I am so clumsy. I hate this. This handle, you see how thin this handle is? That's like where you grip. And even that's pretty small. So I gotta be careful. Like really careful. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do the metallics next. I need to order some more Iron Warriors, but the website, I was looking into it, they don't have any. So I gotta go out and drive to a place to pick up some more paint again. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing pre-orders and hopefully I can grab the new stuff pretty good. Yeah, this is gonna get done. This command squad's gonna get done today. And then hopefully he doesn't have any more for me to paint because this is a lot of work. My estimate right now, looking at everything he gave me, I might be done over the weekend, so that's a good sign. Trying to get this rushed and done with. Yeah, the real life strat, the Red Army strat. You're correct. I don't think people do that anymore in real life. It's like a different way. It's like a decentralized command, I believe. I'm not too sure. It's like you have everyone gets given the same orders, and then you have like a squad, and they're supposed to get given the same thing. It's like, oh, do this. But I don't know anything about military tactics. Because like I think with the Red Army, there's like one central command, and they do all the orders. Whereas like decentralized command, then you have like a group. Is somewhat used in Russia. Yeah, the Red Army is still using Russia, I believe. And I don't think it's working that well for them. Binoculars. I think I'm just gonna color the binoculars maybe just metallic or so, and then put like bits of black paint. Oh yeah, I do need more black paint. I do remember now. Got it. Resin. Getting paint on resin is rough. Even with the primer intact, is still pretty bad. But yeah, let me know if you like the new BGM, if you want me to change it to something more lo-fi, because I think lo-fi is probably better. So I'll probably change it at least like one more time and see if I can get anything. Man, I'm dropping everything, huh? Yeah, this paint does not want to stick on, unfortunately. One specific song for non-copyright, but was vibing to DT music. Yeah, I can also listen to your own music too. Like I would love. Oh wait, Speaking of, I need to listen to my own music, or else I'm not gonna last that long. Give me a second. You reminded me of that. Okay, Spotify's not playing in OBS. That's good. All right, thank you, Ermin. It is. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, you can also listen to your own music. I literally don't mind. But I remember seeing stuff about GT. I think I saw that the new one's gonna be pretty big, and by pretty big I meant like game size. Like I think they said it was like gonna be 300 gigabytes or something or more. That's a lot. But then I can't listen to stream. I plan on dipping sooner or later. Yeah, that's okay. Everyone has their own priorities. Like, it's fine. I'm the same way too. Sometimes I'll dip out if I have something more I want to do. I do appreciate everyone like coming in and saying, dropping in to say hello, then dipping out. Such as the nature of being a human person, being a person. Why did I say human person? I'd be excited for to come to PC. Spoiler warning, it won't. Nope, it's not coming to PC. It usually comes out to console first and then PC like a year later. Yeah, the PC ports for GTA games are usually pretty rough. Also, I might need to get a new wet palette. This one only lasts like 2 hours before it dries up, which is pretty sad. Binoculars. Yeah, I might need to add another layer of metallic so it actually like stays. But yeah, it's I think it's a holiday today for where I'm at, so it's okay. I think it's called Good Friday or something. I don't know if you guys have it over where you are, but I know the British have it, which is why we have it right now. I don't know if it's like there for like other European countries or like wherever the hell Good Friday stands. Yeah, I might just keep it metallic. I'm kind of lazy. No one's gonna know. I might need to do more work on the backpack though. It seems like there's buttons in the back, and I'm being reminded of my workplace where I had to wear a 50-pound backpack, and there was a lot of buttons on it. Okay, I need to, until someone reminds me it exists on that day. That is very true. That is very, very true. I can smell the paint from here. Well, that's a good sign. If I can smell, then that means I'm getting a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the gun metallic. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. this one. Yeah. I mean, after I finish working on my friend stuff, I'm gonna be working on either some stuff for Age of Sigmar, or when the Iron Warriors come out, I'm gonna be working on those ones instead. So I am gonna be busy for like a couple months probably at that point. And then when I run out, I will have to do something else, even though a lot of people do, and I do enjoy painting and talking to you guys. So once I run out of stuff, then I'm kind of like, oh, no one wants to watch me after that, but that's okay. I'm kidding. I'm just muttering to myself. But I do have to seriously consider like what I want to do after that. I gotta change stuff around. Oh yeah, this is gonna be metallic, and I have to do the plasma burn, which is gonna be like blue. Painting stuff to pre-order? Yeah, I'm pre-ordering a lot of stuff today actually, tonight. So hopefully that will take probably about a month or so to get to me, probably, and then I am ordering like a full 2,000 point army, so that will probably take me about a month or two to fully paint up, if I do it right. Yeah, originally when I actually wanted to get into Warhammer, I wanted to commission like all the models myself, but then I look at the prices and then I was like, yeah, it's not happening, because you're probably spending about triple the amount you bought or something. So like for instance, if I were to like, I think one of my armies costs like maybe $1,000 or so, and then getting a commission would cost like 3,000 or close to that. So I couldn't really do that. So I was like, I'll try painting them. And then like 5 or 6 years later, and here we are today. Oh my god, these guns have their barrels drilled in? What the hell? Even the plastic stuff doesn't have that. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna paint this one brass, or put some wash, different kind of wash there. Yeah, I think I know what to do. I know what I'm doing. It's totally fine. Maybe I should stop leaving the computer on like idle before I stream. It gets really hot for some reason. Like the computer itself is this like own kind of heater. Pre-drilled barrels, rifling included. I think so. It looks the same. Like this thing also has its barrel kind of drilled in a little bit. I normally don't drill my barrels, but I can see why people like to do it. It just, for me, it's like kind of tedious, but I should probably do it at some point. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I want to do. If I want to take a break from Dead Space and just go straight to Halo, or finish Dead Space before playing Halo. But yeah, who really knows? I also am like half finished a bunch of videos, so that's kind of a sad thing too. Is that like I have some videos and they're all like halfway done. It's like, I don't know how to finish this. I just need to like literally just lock in and then have like one day dedicated to it. And then once I think once I get my groove going, then it should be like a rhythm. It's like, hey, I'm doing a video, and get in the rhythm of doing them. But I don't know. But it's up to you. And then yeah, it's literally up to me. It's I want to put in more effort than I usually do, then that's entirely up to me. Yeah, I was just watching a lot of videos lately, but I don't know if it actually pertains to me, because if you think about it, the scene isn't there for male VTubers, because if you compare the two between female and male, it's kind of not there yet. Or it is for some individuals. Sorry, I'm like literally like science brains right now. I'm trying to think about what I can do. I'm not like the type to be like, oh, it's not possible. It's definitely possible. You just gotta really think about it. And then try a lot of different things. And I'm just like thinking a lot, which is, I need to stop thinking and actually just start doing it. But yeah, we'll see. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. If it does, then yeah, I'll just continue that. How old is Halo? It's long spoiled to me. How long is Halo? That's a good question. Normally the campaign is like 8 hours, so it's pretty short compared to modern day games. And plus it's like, you get the quality of like older games too, which is probably a lot better than what you see nowadays. I don't know how long Combat Evolved is, but I think on an average for all of them, it's like 7 to 8 hours long for the campaign. Always using instincts that was spoiled long ago. Wait. Just because it's old, you can't spoil it. Yeah, exactly. I can't spoil Halo, even though like I know exactly what happens. Also, hello Green Force, how you doing? Like, you're literally just like Master Chief and you're just killing aliens, and that's like the premise of the story. I mean, the aliens are trying to kill humanity, and you're like the defender. That's kind of just it. I mean, how are you, Green Force? How are you? I've been in the mood to play like Space Marine for like... is a lot more. Yeah, the premise is a lot more. And switch up in Halo 2, then a whole new switch up in the end. Exactly. But I've been in the mood to play a lot of Space Marine 2. I think I really want to play... I really want to play like Gears of War 3 again, but we all know that Gears of War 3 hasn't been ported to PC yet. Guys, the Gears of War 3 Horde mode was like the best Horde mode I've ever played. Have you guys played Gears of War 3 before? The game was so good. Okay, yeah, this one I'm gonna have to paint black on it. They say that about Bloodborne, but some people manage to play on PC. IDK help, I must attain this power. Oh, yeah, Bloodborne. I can't really... I don't know if I'm gonna get bonked for it, but there is a way. I don't want to get bonked for it. But there usually is a way. You sound a lot like my friend Ermin. He also loves Bloodborne. And he's always wondering why they're not remaking it or porting it. Wait, oh, Green, if you're still here, are you also interested in Warhammer? And if so, what faction do you like the most? I am Ermin. Wait, what? I'm lost here. I'm losing track of like what's going on. I'm lost. What's going on? I was like, sorry. I remember something. Yesterday I was trying to keep track of like 3 different conversations going at the same time. It was pretty hard to keep track of. You said it sounded like Ermin. Did I? No, I didn't. I did not say that. I did not say that. I kind of mumble a lot, so sometimes that you will hear me say like stuff I haven't said. I was asking like Green what his like army is. Did it sound like I said you sound Ermin? No, I did not say that. I probably just mumbled and that's what you probably heard. So yeah, a lot of times I do. Sometimes my friends get the same feeling too. Like I'll say something and they interpret it differently. It does happen a lot, unfortunately. Like they think I said something, but I didn't. It's Warhammer. I try to paint Krieg as well, but these days I'm only mostly paint Necromunda. Need a lot less to play. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, these Krieg aren't for me though. They're for our friend. He asked me to do them, and lo and behold, he gave me more than he thought he did. There are about 70-ish individual models to do. Man, a lot of people, I guess it's the nature of me just painting, and like people like see like, ooh, this guy's like painting Warhammer. It's like, what are you doing? 70? Yeah, he gave me 70. I just have to see a playing field, but according to Noodle, one looks well painted. Yeah, they do look well painted. I will say that, better than what I did earlier on. Like my first Tyranid was like hot garbage. And I don't have that one anymore, but I do have a picture of like the first one I ever did. But yeah, well, let's just say he's now paying me money to do all this stuff, because that's a lot to do. It's been 2 years. I have 30 done. That's still something. Getting like 30 done is still a lot to do. Like I like struggle with like a lot too. Like I think even like 10 is probably the most I can manage at a time. 20 at a time is kind of just like asking for too much at that point. So I've been doing 10 at a time for all these Krieg guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this up a lot. There's like a lot of white parts, but I don't really want to stick my head under the camera just so I can get like the same details like cleaned up. But that's okay. I'll do it after everything's done, and I'll just like check the do a double check. Time to pester my friend to hop on GTA. Enjoy the slop and mean chip. Yeah, I'll take a look at that actually. That's a lot. That's a lot. But enjoy your GTA time with your friend. Have a good one. Yeah, and sorry I couldn't stream a little bit earlier, but it is what it is, having to like do errands and pick up stuff from the friend. I actually couldn't have done it earlier too, because the printing finished like just then when I arrived there. So there's also that. There we go. Oh, I think I missed a little bit here. Yeah, painting on resin, not a good time. Banner Boy time. I hate this thing. Banner Boy is annoying. Oh, I didn't paint the gloves. Oopsies. There we go. Once this done being painted, it's gonna look better than it is now. Then I'm gonna try to work on the artillery squad, and hopefully I can do stuff with them. And hopefully it doesn't take too much time to do it today. A little bit too wet for paint. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the banner separately probably. It's gonna take a little bit more time. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like blue, then red, and then gold wings. Yeah, it's gold. Oh, it's gold skull. Okay, okay. It's gonna take a while to figure out. I have a reference on my computer, so I'm gonna do that at the very end. It's a lot of metallic paint. Yeah, I think when I do the plastic ones, it will be a lot. It will look a lot nicer. So, yes. So, what's up? What's up, Green? You got any more questions for me? Or do I have any more questions for you? Is I can choose what color you want. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Want. That is true. You can choose what color you want to paint your models. And whoever says otherwise, they can be angry all they want, and they can't really do much about it. Yeah, he asked me to do the base color for Krieg. And I showed him a picture and he's like, yeah, this is fine. So yeah, he's entirely fine with it. These guys look more like Iron Legion than what the current Krieg do. Do they actually? I don't know what the Iron Legion is. Do you mean Steel Legion? Steel Legion is like the one that's coming out pretty soon. Yeah, I think I'm doing kind of like the old like Forge World like Krieg stuff. But I can't really tell at that point. They don't? They don't? I don't know. That's what I meant. Haha. No problem. No problem. I can't believe I forgot to paint the gloves again for the 50th time. I don't know what the Steel Legion paint scheme is, unfortunately. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, if you guys are gonna have that conversation, be civil about it. No, you're not like it's okay if you're too much into the lore. It's okay. Hi Seer, what's up? Yeah. Oh, and Sloth, if you're like, I don't know, just you guys be civil about it, or else I'll have to stop you guys. Because I have seen people get like too heavy into the lore, and it starts becoming like throwing insults at each other. So like once that happens, I'll have to stop you guys. But because you guys are like grown men, then like you can probably talk it out yourself. That's how I do it. Because like when my friends do argue, I let them like talk it out, and it's like they come to an understanding, and it's like better. Because if you leave it just as is, it gets pretty ugly afterwards. So I usually just say it's like, hey, just talk it out and see if you guys can like come to an agreement. But yeah, you guys seem pretty chill. Yeah, I gotta paint more brown. Doing well, working on the Lord Terminals kit bash at the moment. Oh, the freaking Age of Sigmar one, that one's sick. That one looks really, really good. I don't want to argue, we're all entitled to our own opinion. That's true. I I usually don't try to argue just because a lot of times I think it's a waste of time trying to get the other person to agree, and it's probably better at that point to agree to disagree. But yeah, that's just me. That's just literally me at that point. Sorry, there's like a boot here that I forgot to gloss over. Here it is. Yeah. There it is. Okay. But yeah, you guys are pretty good. It's okay. It just means you guys are passionate about something, that you're willing to fight for it. Or an off yellow, not blue. Oh yeah, they are. It's kind of like a beigeish yellow kind of color, right? Not like the Cadian like color, but a little bit different. Okay. Oh shoot! I put away the brown. Oopsies. I needed something to paint the gloves. I forgot. I forgot the gloves again. I actually need more brown. A little more. There we go. That should be enough. Working on the final assembly and highlights at the moment, so it's close to being done. Let's go. Let's go. We all love having to finish like a painting project. It feels so good. After I finish this, I don't know if I'm going to celebrate by myself. It's like all this is a lot of work, even though I'm like I'm like doing an okay job with the paint job. But when your friend gives you 70, then yeah, you kind of have to go kind of quick. I mean, technically he gave me no deadline, but we're gonna be playing the Crusade campaign like maybe starting next week or so, and I want everything to be done by then. So it is okay. Oh, where's that guy with the binoculars? I need to paint on the binocular straps. There's only like one. Oopsies. I mean, I have crunch time this week for everything. I gotta build up those Necrons for my friend and then prime them, then give it to him. But he did say he was in for the Crusade, so that's good. Otherwise, I would have been pretty mad if he said no. 70 Kriegers in a week? No, it's been about 3 weeks already. Today's Friday, so it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try to finish on the weekend, probably. Yeah, let's paint the black. Where's my black paint? There it is. What's the Crusade? We're doing the 500 worlds. We're gonna do 3 phases. So there's 8 people, right? So 3 alliances and whatnot. And I think every player will play like 2 games in each phase. And it's gonna be a fun time, but I think most of them, people actually play those. Yeah, when you have like a group of people you're close to, then yeah, you can play those. And I am very fortunate enough to do it. I mean, technically I could go to my local game store, but the local game store one of my friends like to go to is about an hour drive away. And I'm so sorry to my friend, but I don't think I can do like an hour drive. A lot. That's like, and with the gas prices too, it's like it's gonna cost me a lot of money in 3 weeks. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm going slow or fast. I'm doing this like trying to paint maybe like 3 hours like a session to get it done, so that comes to maybe like 10 Krieg a session or so. But I'm almost done painting all the infantry, so that's gonna slow down a little bit because I have to do the artillery. Also, the Krieger like okay in detail. I'm kind of going really quickly with the details, so it's fine. I'm extremely so everyone works at a different pace. I tend to try to finish stuff quickly, but when people do go slower, their paint job does look a lot better. Like for character units, I will typically go the extra mile to do extra work. But for these Krieg guys, no. Unfortunately, no for my friend. So he gets to suffer a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. And that's okay? Oh, that's okay. What do you want to know? You want me to start from the beginning? So the 500 world is basically Titus trying to reclaim the some parts of the Ultramar system, right? Against the Necrons. That's like the quick premise of it. And we're playing on that campaign where each team will have like fleets which represent your army and so. And we are playing 3 teams. If you ever played Star Wars Battlefront 2, it's very similar to Galactic Conquest, but you're playing with multiple people at the same time. So right now we're in the phase where we're trying to determine what strongholds to place on different solar systems. And for each team, they get to choose one big stronghold per solar system. What are 3 factions? Depends. Right now, we're just doing teams based on the Imperium, Chaos, and the Xenos. So you can do whatever you want. That's how we chose to do it. And there are 8 people too. So some teams will have 2 people, some teams will have 3 people, unfortunately, but that's entirely okay. Yeah, we're in the phase where we're choosing strongholds. So you get to choose a main base of operations, and you choose, I think, 4 other planets. Sorry, 3 other planets, and then at power level 3, yep, and then 4 planets power level 2, and then every other planet is at power level 1. And your job is supposed to build up your planets and then destroy the other person's strongholds to maximize points. Once everyone is done with their orders of operations, you'll tally up the power level of each planet you have, and then that alliance or team you're in will win that phase. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, that's kind of what we're in the phase of doing now. Like, you can choose to travel across the map, you can choose to build stuff, you can choose to attack another person. It's gonna be fun, is all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be pretty fun. But it's also a lot to keep track of too, trying to organize a lot of people in a short amount of time. So we had a lot of people like tune in to how to play the game, because half of us are pretty new. I'm not particularly new, but it's a nice refresher to join. But that was very, very interesting to see. But if you're wondering what I'm doing for like my how I like to get into Warhammer or do the hobby, I particularly like to do the gameplay and the painting, which is very odd compared to a lot of people, because some people just concentrate on like painting and the lore. I am okay with the lore, like kind of standpoint, but to the point where I just like go on the internet and like watch videos and whatnot. I don't go out of my way to read novels, because I unfortunately don't like to read. I have tried a lot of times, but my eyes do get pretty dry. I think my eyes get strained if I stare at the page and not blink. That's just a me issue at that point. But yeah, that is how we're gonna play the 500 Worlds. I'm reading Praetorian of Dorn at the moment. Nice. That sounds interesting. I think my friend said to get audiobooks, but I also don't know about that. I haven't tried it yet. I should actually try reading audiobooks and see how that works. I tried reading like the first Armin book, and I couldn't get past like maybe the first couple chapters or so. There is probably something wrong with me if I can't read books. I came from here on Twitch. On YouTube, I came here from Twitch. That's a good question. I have no idea. I think if you like write like at their username, then that's like a way to do it. Otherwise, I completely don't know. Because YouTube is pretty bad when it comes to that stuff. Not as good as Twitch. Because I know Twitch has like, you just like right click reply and then do that. The other thing you can do is just like at and then their username. So it's not very optimal to start with the Armin books. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, yeah, it's not good. I mean, there's some books you can't just stick your teeth into. That's very true. I will have to think long and hard about that. Want to product an overture. Yeah, if you do the @ symbol and then their username, that's like the only way to reply on YouTube, unfortunately. That's the last pistol. Yeah, the freaking weapon options for the resin Krieg, they only give you one, which really sucks, fortunately. So I'm kind of stuck. Like, if you lose a gun, you lose it. You don't get another one. It sucks. Just want to reply with just an emote, but communication does not work unless... Which messages I'm looking for? You have to do the full name. The full name. So here, I'll show you an example, and then you'll get pinged. Probably get pinged by it or something. Give me a second while I'll try to finish this like weird gas mask tube. Okay, let's see. Kind of like that. And then it should go forward. Oh, I missed a bit of brown. Ah, the brown. It's always the brown. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. Yeah, YouTube's very... They don't teach you anything about the commands, which is awful. You gotta figure it out, or actually Google it or something. I think I want to read Sons of the Forest, but I'm not too sure. Because I spend majority of my time trying to paint, and the time I want to read is time used to hang out with friends. No? What do you mean no? Doesn't work? Oh, I missed a little bit there. Time to backtrack a lot. Oopsies. one's good. That one's good. This one almost snapped the gun off again. Alright, now I can move on to the other colors. And then we'll work on that banner, and the gun, the plasma burn, and the melt to burn. It should be good. I mean, I could just color this one brass, but I think I know what to do for that one as well. But where is the color I'm looking for? Oh, it's right here. No, not that one. Oh, it's right here. Found it. It's just hiding off in the corner. Oh, if you're wondering why the screen's blurry, I have it set to like manual focus because when I pull these up, I get to see a little bit of it. So that's why the background is... The background's kind of blurry because when I lift it up, it's kind of like that. No idea. Probably because sometimes people want to lurk or they're not paying attention. It's entirely up to them. It's a good thing there's only 5 models in this unit. Otherwise, I'd be going... This would take a lot longer than it should be. Paint that. Ugh. That social anxiety. Do you have social anxiety? Green, do you have social anxiety? Or are you talking about the other person? I guess we don't need to paint that one. Yeah, see, he has it on his background, so it's totally fine. I knew people would have it on their background. It's just like, it's just okay. Don't expect like messages to like come like instant just like that. Because a lot of people like to have like, I guess, stream in the background while they have white noise, and it's like, oh, okay. Being background noise is like probably the best thing you could probably have. I'm just yapping about, and that's good enough. Because I like to keep streams in the background too, so it's totally fine. But it is interesting to have a person to talk to every now and then. Even as I'm yapping by myself, it's kind of hard to do it. I see a lot of people... You mean the Horus Heresy reader in the wild? Yeah, you don't usually see those. I know, like, not that much about the Horus Heresy, but every time I do, it's very interesting. I still want to play Space Marine 2 so badly. Watch these things while painting myself. Yeah, a lot of people do enjoy that. They like the, I guess, the group atmosphere. It's a lifetime commitment. How many books are in the Horus Heresy? Like 60, no, 70 something books in the Horus Heresy? There's a lot. I don't know how the hell you guys can like commit yourself to the entire Horus Heresy series. Too many. Wouldn't you just read the ones you're really interested in? Yeah, 72 or something like that. It's crazy. I think if I were to read a little bit of the Horus Heresy, it would probably be the Primarch books, and that's it. And they're starting the Scouring. I don't know what the Scouring is. You're gonna have to get me up to speed with that one. So in 7 months to read all of them, I am a slow reader. I have to backtrack a lot when I have to read novels. Like I need to backtrack a lot. And also when the text, the font is really small, it makes it extremely hard for me to follow along. I don't know how one of my friends can read like a novel in like a week or so. I think they're just built different. Are related, but not Horus Heresy books. Yeah, they're not related. They seem really interesting though. Yeah, I need some more colors. Give me a second while I pull some out. Need some brass. Need some. Okay, I'm gonna mute the mic for a little bit while I look for more paint. Okay, well, I can't find one color, unfortunately. My glue isn't gluing. Ultramarine must fall. What kind of glue are you using? Is it like the fast setting one? It's called Kyle's Gaming that just has a full chart of correct order to read it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I don't have the... I'm missing one paint. I can't find it, so I need to look for it. Let me just bring the paint right to me, and I'll look for it that way. I can. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Never mind. I found it. I found the right paint. Okay, let's see if we can do the melt to burn correctly. I don't remember, but let's just ball. We're balling. We're balling. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. Add a little bit of purple after. There we go. Anything else I need to do? Not that one. Need more paper towels. Yeah, for use here, I bought some like Gorilla Glue, but that glue kind of sucks for what I needed to do. Like, it doesn't set quickly. Like, I think the fastest it sets is like a minute, which is not what I want it to be. I want it to be like maybe half that time or less to set. And then it doesn't do it. Need to be careful not to knock over paint, because it has happened in multiple occasions. It will be bad. It'll be very bad on my mat. Okay, there we go. I use a Gorilla Glue. Tend to send like 5 seconds, but it's isn't right now. That's weird. That's so weird. That's very, very weird. My gold paint. There's my gold paint. Yeah, I think I have enough gold paint. I don't need to buy anymore. What's the one I just bought? It was started with a C. I can't remember what it's called though. It'll come to me eventually. It's not Son of the Forest. I can just tell you. No, it's okay. I'm not the one to read a lot of books anyway, so it's totally fine. If I did want to read a book, I would have to find time, unfortunately. And most of that time for me is like spent painting and then working on other stuff like videos that I need to actually release. Have you tried audiobooks? No, I haven't. I should. My friend recommended it too. So at this point, it's literally just a me problem trying to figure out how to read. I need to figure out how I can spend time. I just messed this up. Hopefully my friend doesn't care. Oh well. My friend will never see that helmet. I really should consider audiobooks. I don't know how much they are. Or brushing teeth and such. How the hell do you like brush your teeth and read a book? Do you have like your toothbrush in one hand and then read on the other one? That sounds crazy. No. Yeah, I am not the type to read. It is audio. Oh, I see. Use your ears. Oh, it takes completing IG. What does IG mean? Do you mean in game or is it some other term I don't know? I guess. Oh, I guess. Okay. It makes a lot more sense now for I guess. See, this guy's helmet has like a big giant lightning eagle on it. God, I hate resin models. They absolutely suck to do. Hopefully you guys have to never do resin models. They're the bane of my existence. Okay, but what if you like can't use audiobooks? What if you're going deaf? What can you tell like a deaf person to listen to an audiobook? Probably not. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. If you know where to look. That is very true. I do have Amazon and they usually do give out a free audiobook. I need to use that. But yeah, I do agree. If you know where to look for audiobooks, you can get a lot of them. Yeah, that's right. That's a nice melt. That's a nice melta. I need some purple now. Where's my purple paint? The First Heretic. Oh, it's an interesting book. You guys really like books. I think I'm literally the odd one out here when it comes to books. I am very odd. little bit more purple. There we go. That should be good. King? Yeah, Sloth is king. He is new king now. Okay, where's my known oil? I need more of this too. Actually, no, I don't. I'm gonna be using enamel washes within like the next couple of weeks. So I'm transitioning to enamel washes. And to cover all this. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to paint behind my little avatar looking guy. Speaking of, is like using a VTuber avatar the same as using avatars in like James Cameron Avatar? Is it the same deal or is it different? Would you say? Okay. The speed paint pens? Yeah, I've seen them. Good for trim. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I'm sold on them. I have not used them yet, so I don't have an opinion on them. But I think when I looked at them, they look pretty good. I think they're probably used for people who want to get stuff done quicker, or they're not really painting experts, but they do seem pretty cool. I've never used a speed paint pen before. I think Army Painter has those, right? Army Painter has a lot of those. You haven't heard fantastic things about them, not gonna lie. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I have no opinion of them until I actually use one, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever used Army Painter paint. They're kind of like a little bit below, I think, Citadel paint. Well, it's not called Citadel paint anymore. It's called the Warhammer color or whatever they rebranded to. I couldn't tell ya. Ah, yes. I think I got it right. Let's go. No, that's good. That's good enough. This Melta is looking fabulous. Oh, I'm just thinking right now. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. It's not really related to this conversation. That is A-okay though. But yeah, it is interesting to hear you guys talk about books. I think I need to reconsider at some point. If I'm really, really bored one day and have nothing to do and paint and etc., I need to pick up something. But I'm gonna be working on these for like the next couple days or so. I need to base them too, which is gonna take a long time to do. You start with the Eisenhorn trilogy? You do. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to. I keep buying some books, but I never actually like keep up with them. Unfortunately, and unfortunately, that is definitely a me problem. You do not start with Armin in the Sons of the Forest. Okay. Some people told me to start with that, and I was like, okay. Well, not Armin, but Sons of the Forest. And they were like, yeah, you can start with that. It's like, okay. I think one of my friends have read Eisenhorn. He said it was pretty good. Oh, I remember. I was just watching a video about Arbiter Ian. He says like what books to start for for 40k, and one of them was the Eisenhorn trilogy or whatever book series. He said to start with the Eisenhorn stuff. I think it was like released like a day ago on IGN, and he said like that stuff. Son of the Force is fantastic. Ooh, you guys are kind of making me want to read, but I have to put aside time to read, which is a me problem to deal with. Did I forget to? Oh, I did forget to use wash on the boots. That sucks. I was like, why do the boots not look that good? I was like, oh, it's because I didn't wash them, put acrylic wash on them. That is okay though. Yeah, my friend is gonna need to figure out how to get a Commercer model without spending $50 though. Are you trying to get me started into the Horus Heresy or the 40k? Because I really particularly don't care. Okay, there we go. And we got let that set for a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes or so, then we can work on the rest of it while I wait for it. Okay, well, give that a little bit time. It's the same universe. Yes, it is the same universe. You're correct. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I can definitely do that color scheme. That seems weird though to do that for the banner. Okay. Oh, that was the announcement trailer for Total War. Okay. I kind of don't understand what you're trying to tell me, Green. You're trying to get me into the Horus Heresy before getting into the 40k stuff? I don't quite understand what you're trying to tell me. Like you're saying it's no. Okay, I'll just wait for that. You asked? I did? I guess I did. Okay, let's get started with this. I don't remember me asking. I probably said it at some point, but I do know that Horus Heresy is 30k and the Armin and Son of the Forest is 40k. Like, let's work on this. Probably I didn't even wait 5 minutes. I think it's like drying even under this lamp, which I don't. It's gonna take a lot less to dry under this lamp. This lamp is literally killing my wet palette. It is drying up so quickly. The first book is called Xenos? Okay. I'll have to check that out maybe. If I have time to properly read a book. Oh, I just botched the plasma. Whoopsies. Yes, that's great. Can I post the link? No, I can definitely search it. It's not a big deal to look it up. Good enough. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. I can paint the gas mask a little bit, and then we can work onto your artillery over here. Oopsies, I just pushed that. Do traveling, that's a good time to read. I guess so. Oh, yeah, there isn't a lot to do when you're traveling, but usually... Oh, I could actually do that. There's way too much math. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, I don't usually travel that much, but when I do drive around, I normally just listen to music. If I'm doing a long travel with friends, I don't know if they want to listen to an audiobook. But typically, I do not do like long travel, like travel long distances. I get that. Man, you really want to post the link, dude, don't you? I do have a Discord server. You can definitely probably try to post the link in there. Might be fine. How am I gonna do the backpack? I think I might just color the buttons like red and green, and then that's kind of it. And it should look okay enough. There we go. Yes, this melt... Yeah, I got the melt to burn right. It dried up quickly and is looking pretty sleek. Honestly, these are probably the best Krieg I did. The last ones I did for resin. Well, no, technically I'm doing the artillery, which is also resin. You watched Return of the King before Fellowship. I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy in the longest time. It's been that long since I last watched Lord of the Rings. Like, I don't know. Every time my friends want to watch Lord of the Rings, they want to watch the extended edition. It's a lot to do to watch the extended edition. But is it, each movie is like 4 hours long at that point? And most of the time, they watch it pretty drunk. And I also watch it pretty drunk too. So I think I passed out like half. I think last time we did it, I passed out like halfway through the second movie. But yeah, don't... I don't know, watching Lord of the Rings drunk is literally like a challenge in itself. Okay, I might actually gonna finish the artillery team. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's only 6 infantry, which don't have back... No, they do have backpacks. I forgot. I glued on the backpacks. I totally forgot I glued them on. Well, that sucks for a future me. Also known as watching the full movies instead of watching the merging when they remove stuff. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. How much is like the what is it? The one where they cut it. I think it's like they reduce it down to 2 something hours or whatever. I don't remember anymore. Okay, I don't need that much white paint. I just need a tiny little bit. For this one. Getting triggered by an automat stopped me from posting the link. Yeah, that's okay. I understand that everyone's very, very different. Like, I understand that a lot of people who come into my chat have come from different backgrounds, and all you gotta do is be a little bit understanding of, like, not everyone's literally the same as you. So that's okay. I have some friends who are also have autism, and you have to be just understanding of them too. Just like having really open mind, essentially. But yeah, but like what? I'm not wrong. Let me see. Not wrong about the Lord of the Rings stuff or everything else you talk. Oh, about the Eisenhorn stuff too, right? Starting with that. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Kappa. You're definitely not wrong. A lot of people have stated watching. Sorry, reading Eisenhorn is like a good way to start because then you get a little bit of everything. Same thing with, like, I think starting out with Rogue Trader for a video game too is a nice one. Both, yeah, both. But yeah, I don't mind you speaking your mind. Like, everyone's different in their own little special way. It's okay. I think I had a lot of people come in who have like autism as well as I have my own friends who have that as well. So it's be very understanding that not everyone thinks the same as you, and you just gotta be like, okay, that's okay. It's like sometimes you actually have to agree to disagree, but it's like once you start throwing insults around, then it gets really bad. Okay, let's paint the red for the eyes. We are almost done this command squad. You are allowed, never mind. Okay. Oh good, this paintbrush is not fraying, so that's a good sign. Because I don't think I cleaned it with brush cleaner recently. Nice, there we go. Posted the Lord Terminus Kit Bash in the Discord. Check it out on after stream. I will definitely check it out. I have to check out a lot of stuff after stream. Apparently, one other chatter posted a bunch of memes that I have to now look at. I think there was like 12 or 9 videos there. That's gonna be a lot to look at. Hopefully they're all short. Is bent? Yeah, it's very bent. This is a cheap paintbrush, so it's like whatever for me. Typically, I use cheap paintbrush for like just cheap stuff. I have better paintbrushes to my side. That's a little bit better. But I typically use brush cleaner to straighten them out. So right now it's pretty bent just because I am trying to paint the lenses and it will definitely get bent. Plus I had this paintbrush for maybe 5 years or so. So it is definitely run its course. I messed up that eyelid. Oh well, that's fine. Because I'm so used to them being bent, really. Like, I see. Yeah, sometimes I struggle to use new paintbrushes too, because a lot of times, like my friend, he bought me like super expensive ones, like I think like Kolinsky ones, and I'm so afraid of using them because I don't want to bend them out of shape. But they are typically better to keep in shape because I don't know what it is. It's like the hairs on them. I think it's like a hair from a weasel or something. And then typically they keep like keep straight for a really long time if you know how to take care of them. Whoopsies. But yeah, after 5 years of using these, then tips are gonna get very, very bent. That's totally fine. Alright, let's paint up this banner. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this, so I'm gonna wing it. I'm just gonna wing it. So let's see. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. Oh, that link worked? Oh, it did. I didn't actually see it. What's up, Lemon? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I'm painting Kriegman for my buddy. He gave me 70. If I think I told you last time you were here. I think it was last week or so. But what is up? Also, did I tell you that my freaking old microphone broke? It stopped working, and I had it for like less than like 3 months or so, and it broke. I was so devastated because I spent good money on that. Yeah, that shows you what you're painting if you know the lore context. 2 minutes. What was the brand? It was a Shure mic, like the good brand. I know if you video shows you what you're painting if you want to know the lore context is 2 minutes. Is it about the Krieg minute? Because I know a little bit about the Krieg, but it has been a hot minute since I've last watched or read lore about them, so it's gonna be a nice refresher at that point. Yeah, it was a Shure mic. I spent like $200 on it and it broke. Peak reaction content? I am not doing reaction content. I refuse to do reaction content. I'm so sorry. It's not gonna happen. I refuse to do it. I don't have it in me to do it. Like, I know a lot of like other VTubers do it and they get a lot of views for it, but a lot of them also do get like copyright struck too because of it, and I don't want to risk it. Nor do I care about using someone other's content. You do tier list though. Yeah, you keep telling me to do tier list. I need to do that. I keep saying I need to do stuff and then it never happens because I get occupied with other stuff. Definitely correct. I need some help with that too, the tier list. You keep mentioning that. Tier list on God? Dang, I have to do a tier list for every single thing, huh? I'm doing something right now. It's an official Warhammer video. No, I'm sorry, but no reaction videos coming out from me. It's not happening. Yeah, this paint's not sticking on. Did I actually spray paint this? What the hell? It's like it's like slipping off. I hate resin. Why not watch it off stream and talk about on stream Beth of Both Worlds? Yeah, I will probably watch it off stream, probably, most likely. Yeah, this paint is not sticking on. I hate this. I hate resin. I hate this so much. I definitely should have charged more. I make 80 billion of them or zero. There's no in between. Yes, there's no in between. I saw my friend was like doing a presentation like earlier this week about how to play 10th edition like 40k, and it was a really good one too. I did mine and like I made mine in like 30 minutes and it looked like I like did really poorly at making it. So I have to be like, shoot, I need to do something good for you guys eventually. I need to actually lock in. Perishable dopamine. Yeah, I know that. I definitely do know that. But I keep telling you the reason I don't want to do it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. No, you're fine. You're definitely fine. Like, you're gonna have to do a lot more than like that. You're gonna have to do a lot more. I'm usually pretty relaxed. Like the only time is like when you start throwing insults at other people, then I might have to have a word. And I can attest to you that a lot of people who know me don't consider me getting angry intense. Shoot, I messed up. I hate this. Yeah, we all get excited about something. Yeah, it's okay. Everyone gets excited about something. It's totally fine. It's totally cool. Like, don't worry about it. It's just 2 minutes. I know, but like, I kind of don't want to watch a video on stream and then like risk getting demonetized by the other said person. Also, the reason I don't want to do React content, because like I do understand that it does get views and whatnot, but I cannot for the life of me want to use someone else's content to get myself ahead. That's the way I see it. When I can do something that I would actually like doing and be like, hey, I made this and it's actually getting something done. Everyone is different how they want to do their own videos. Mongolian throat singing covers of Linkin Park videos. That sounds so funny. I remember seeing the Mongolian throat singing for the Mordekaiser skin, the $250 Mordekaiser skin. Then yes, that was godly. It's made by the same company. No, that's okay. And also, Games Workshop, they're very protective of their IP. Like, it's not gonna happen. They're gonna gun me down at that point. It's not happening. Okay, now we just wait for this to settle, because I've been painting it for the past like 5... Oh, I missed the spot. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, that is the command squad. The old command squad done. That's good. Although Mongolian throat singing, yeah, I'll watch that too. I'll watch it off stream. That sounds hilarious. Okay, now we just wait for this banner to like finish drying up, and then honestly, this is probably the best Kriegman I've done so far in a while. Kular Num, you can find it. Okay. A lot more vicious about the videos and such. About 20-cent plastic like figures that they sell for you for 3,000% profit. Yeah, that's very true. Like the thing, when you think about it, how much does it cost to make like a model? It probably costs like a couple cents. I remember talking to someone and it was about Baron of Dice. It cost like 10 cents to make a dice roughly, and they upcharge you like what, $50 American for 25 of them. So think about how much they're making off of that. You lost the White Scars today? Oh, that sucks. Or is it a good thing because you like the Mongolian throat singing? I have no idea. It's $40 US for 25. Yeah, that's like, that's not good. That's I mean, they're upcharging you quite a bit for the price that they're making it. Okay, now we can work on these ones. Actually, I'm not gonna work on this one. I'm gonna work on this one. So he gave me these ones. I don't think you can use them in the artillery team. That's like whatever. I think this is the auto cannon. This is a heavy stubber, and that's the last cannon. I think you can use the last cannon and then the heavy stubber, but you can't use the auto cannon because they don't have that option for the heavy weapons team. But it's unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. Do them one little by little. Though I don't mind too much, but yeah, it's crazy upcharge. They're very nice. I have 50 of them for 1,000 suns. They're very, very nice, but that's a lot of money for me. How much was it? It was like $100 American. Guys playing WYSIWYG? No, I talked to the guy who's running it, and we're not doing WYSIWYG. Like, it's not happening, unfortunately, because my friend has a bunch of older models. So yeah, no WYSIWYG. So I was like, okay, that's fine. We've been like friends for like how long, and like at that point you don't care what's gonna happen. This is also a lot of people's like first introduction into the tabletop as well, so kind of want to be honest, it feels like a bit like a cash grab. Yeah, it's like a cash grab at that point. Plus, like, we're pretty chill about like what's going on. So yeah, it's totally fine. God, this is on a 50 mil base too, so it's a little bit bigger. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, we hate WYSIWYG here. Get rid of it. Like having to like change your like model every now and then, kind of sucks. Yeah, but it's gonna be a very friendly campaign. Like we all know each other pretty well. Pretty well. I mean, like some of us have known each other since like elementary, and then lo and behold, today, and then yeah. Oh yeah, for the weekend, I am gonna be working on these guys. Hope I can get them done on the weekend. No promises, but majority of it done by the weekend. I am gonna be playing a Warhammer game on Saturday, so that's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna be watching One Piece on Sunday, so that's also gonna be fun. WYSIWYG is a government psyop to steal money from the... Oh, wait, what's that word? Proletariat. Must bring down the accurate modeling class. Oh, I see. I don't know what that word is. I've never heard of that word. Also, it's a mouthful too. That's a mouthful, like holy. Oh, it's a bougie word for working class? Oh, it's a bougie word. Dang. I learned another bougie word too. Being a working lower caste from feudalism. Oh, really? I've never heard about that. All I know is like... I did not know... The only working class I know from feudalism is maybe serfs. And that's kind of just it. Probably missed that in one of my classes. But then when I learned about the medieval ages, it was like during middle school. And that's probably like... a long time ago for me. And that, unless you're doing like teaching about history, you probably won't remember that stuff. Yeah, once these get handed off to my friend, he breaks one of them, not my problem anymore. I am gonna be busy within the next week or so. I think my boss is giving me more hours to work, but hopefully I can try to stream at this time. I do like streaming at 1 p.m. my time. 7 p.m. my time is it's fine, but then I get tired pretty quickly. It's like I work early a lot for a lot of my jobs, so it's kind of different. It's really different. Also, daylight and sunlight's nice, even though we don't get a lot of it here in my place. It's mostly just like dark and cold. You know, one time I don't know who it was, but someone said that I literally am a chaos like warrior or whatnot just because of like my geographic location. They said that Canada is basically the chaos waste. And I was like, you're so true about that. You're so true. Like, I really think about it. And Canada is basically the chaos waste in Total War or Warhammer Fantasy, and I cannot unsee it now. Yeah, you can typically think that all Canadians are basically Chaos Warriors or Chaos Worshippers. And I think it kind of shows a little bit. If you really think hard about it, then it does show. I'm getting hungry. I literally ate like an hour ago, and my stomach just growled. I don't know if you heard that. You know what's another thing? When your stomach does growl, do you guys get embarrassed by it, or do you guys just like shrug it off and be like, "Oh, I'm hungry"? As I see a lot of people like they get embarrassed by like their stomach growling. I don't know how you guys think about that. I typically don't care either way. I feel like the US embodies the values of the 8-point more, not gonna lie. Oh, really? I can definitely see that. I can definitely see it. It's like, power over everything else. But then again, can you really start from nothing and work your way up in the US? Who knows? But I think it used to be that way, but I'm not too sure anymore. It's knowing about connections. Well, I guess when you have to beat up the competition, then yes, it can hold very true. Yeah, my Crusade army currently is going to be currently going to be Dark Angels, and I only played one game of Dark Angels, so hopefully I can do pretty well. If anyone has any tips about how to run Space Marines in Crusade, I need some tips right now. I don't know how to run them. All I know is that the Dark Angels is going Ultra McCreegs. Yeah, these are the Ultra McCreegs. You can definitely see them, but how are you real Kato Sakaris? Also, I'm playing Loyalists in my Crusade campaign. Are you happy about that, Kato Sakaris? But they're Dark Angels. Yeah, I need some help with that, by the way. I don't know how to pilot them in Crusade. Plus, I'm playing against a couple of Chaos, too, and a couple of Xenos. I don't think I put this on properly. That's totally fine. I can fix it later. Yeah, I'll do the gun afterwards, after I paint these Krieg infantry. I think the gun is just gonna be entirely metallic, and I'm gonna dry brush it with like a light blue, so it kind of shows like the paint's fading away on the gun. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh geez, it's been almost 2 hours already? It doesn't feel like it's been 2 hours. It's so weird, because I was playing Dead Space, and it kind of felt like that 1 hour of Dead Space felt like 3 hours, not gonna lie. But whenever I'm doing painting, it feels like I haven't been doing it for a long time. Okay. But how are you, Chaos? Any games, anything going on with your life right now? Killing any Xenos, killing a lot of Chaos? Yeah, I'm getting those Iron Warriors units today, hopefully, if the pre-orders come out for that website I usually pre-order from. So that is gonna be happy me, but not unhappy wallet, unfortunately. My wallet's gonna be very unhappy. But you know what's really funny? I think the majority of it is gonna be from my friend's money, because he's paying me for this commission, so who am I to say? There we go. That's a lot of Krieg. Right? Yeah, right. Yep. Definitely. Is there a delay on me? There's probably a little bit of delay. Oh, this guy has binoculars on him, huh? Can I actually reach in the arm? Well, it doesn't matter. All that matters is getting more of that sweet plastic crack. Exactly! I need more of that plastic crack. I'm okay. I can safely say that out of all the friends who were playing in the Crusade, I probably paint like if they how am I supposed to phrase this? But I probably painted more than all of them combined. That's how much I have painted over all of them. You're picking up your custodes pre-order tomorrow. Let's go. Is it the Horus Heresy ones that came out? Because those ones look really, really cool. I do like those. The Horus Heresy, the new ones. Yeah, they look so good. Did you get the tank? The tank is the tank in plastic? Oh, it is. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, I remember this last cannon. It's in the box. Oh, you bought the box. Yeah, that is definitely in it then. This model right here, the last cannon. This thing was all in fine cast. Is a transport really? I don't know what the transport looks like. But yeah, never ever build a fine cast model unless you really, really have to. But I think they're getting rid of them very slowly. Yeah, this one right here was all in fine cast. It's different than... It's a lot different than these ones over here because this one's softer to touch for some reason, which I did not like building because it felt like I was gonna snap off the model like pretty quickly. Looks like the tank, but thick. It's very thick. Okay, I have to take a look again. No, I'm no painted more than anyone in my friend group because I'm the only one with money to spend on Warhammer. Oh, everyone's different with their spending habits. Like a lot of my friends, they don't spend the same amount I do on Warhammer, but they spend it on something more expensive than Warhammer. Can you guess what it is? It's another nerd hobby, FYI. It's another nerd hobby. Magic. Yes, you guys both got it right. It is magic. It is magic. They spend more money on magic than they do on like Warhammer. Like the amount they have spent on magic is probably like way more than I spent on Warhammer. Way more. Oh, and Riftbound too. They spend a lot of money on Riftbound. Have you seen how much Riftbound packs cost? They cost so much money. Like, I don't know, like, when you consider Magic costing, like, they don't cost, like, $5 a pack anymore, unfortunately. It's approximately 13 to 15. That is way more than my Warhammer collection, by the way. That is... Actually, I think when I look at my Warhammer collection, it's probably about half of yours, probably. So, it's still quite up there, but not as much. I haven't looked at a trading card pack in 10 plus years. I haven't agreed with the direction they've been going. Yeah, I don't like the Universes Beyond. Like, the only sets I'm excited for are the Magic Universes. So, I think the next set they're doing is Strixhaven, and I looked at the cards and it looks really, really good. But other than that, the Universes Beyond sets don't really interest me. Yeah, we did speak about this in the stream. I do remember that. But yeah, I haven't played Magic in a hot minute. Is all I'm gonna say. Color bent planeswalkers. Yeah, I saw that too. The new Rel Zarek, it is black aligned. I think someone in my friend group was saying that I think Reality Fracture is supposed to be like color bent cards. Like you get to see like a white aligned Liliana card, which is very, very strange to think about. I think you said mono white Liliana, mono green Jav. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, Jace. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be excited for Reality Fracture. It seems, I think the one that brought me back, one of the sets was, I think, Turkey or Dragon Sword. That was a set that brought me back for a couple months, but after that, then not really. But I'll have to see what Reality Fracture brings. Yeah, me and my friends were talking about yesterday, like what universes Beyond Set fit in, and the one they said the most was Dungeons and Dragons, because that fit in pretty well. Or we're looking forward to Strixhaven. I'm looking forward to Strixhaven. I don't know too much about Lorwyn because I think I skipped over it a little bit. But my friends who are into Magic say it was like pretty decent, and that's kind of just it. That's all they said about Lorwyn, is like the mechanics kind of suck. Yeah, I haven't upgraded one of my Magic decks in maybe a couple years. I think the last one I upgraded was... I think I only upgraded one deck, and that's because Turkey Dragonstorm had a bunch of good cards, and I have one precon from that. You should try this game called Warhammer 40k? Yeah, I definitely should try this game Warhammer 40k. I should definitely try it out. Like the game looks pretty good. You gotta spend a lot of like time and effort painting models and whatnot. To when you need to spend 40,000 on Warhammer, definitely. I agree. I need to spend $40,000 to play Warhammer. I gotta get all those Warlord Titans or Reaver Titans for Apocalypse games. Definitely. Wow. Yeah, wow, definitely. This Warhammer 40k sounds crazy. Yeah, it sounds crazy. I wonder what it's about. I wonder what it's about too. Like, how do I get started? Do I actually have to get started? Pay like $40,000 to get started into? Because that's like a lot less than Magic. Like, I play Epic Armageddon. I have a Reaver Titan. I don't know if I could get a Reaver Titan. Unless I have to actively play Apocalypse, and I don't think there's any point in getting a Titan. It seems cool, but like I would absolutely need an airbrush to paint that. He's 8 centimeters tall. Oh, Epic! Sorry, I misread that. I misread the Epic. Yeah, maybe Epic. Epic has really cool stuff. I have a beta pattern head, which is really hard to get in the US. Is it really hard to get one of those in the US? Dang. But yeah, Adepticon was pretty good. My boss went there to sell some stuff, and he went with like, I don't know how many boxes he brought with him, but he brought like 12 different boxes, and he sold like the majority of his stock, which is really good. The Head and Shields are UK exclusive for beta pattern? Really? Oh wow. Dang, that sounds tough. I remember one person who went to Adepticon. They were from Singapore, and they said it was very hard for them to get like Warhammer product back where they're at. Like, I think for instance, they couldn't get Sly Marble. They could not get Sly Marble, but they did it. They did get Sly Marble in the US when they were in Adepticon. Usually costs like $400 plus just for the head. For $120, let's go. In a mom and pop store, yes, that's nice. That's super nice. I don't have a lot of those here. There's not a lot of mom and pop stores around where I'm at. It's literally just like official stores. I'm 100% getting a Warlord Sinister side Titan. Ooh, that sounds cool. I don't know much about Adeptus Titanicus, but everything sounds really cool except for the price. I guess talking does burn calories. Okay, that's the second artillery team for the blue. So we're talking about a Psyker pilot. Oh, so it's kind of like the Night Abominant a little bit. Dang, that sounds really, really cool. Very dangerous. It does sound dangerous. I don't know how a Primer could 1v1 a Warlord Titan. I think I saw one instance. Well, I heard one instance was that Angron was able to like lift, like he got crushed by the Warlord Titan and he just lifted the foot like easily. Did not know Primarchs were that strong. Yeah, I know one guy who bought the Tau Manta. That thing was cool. He put a bunch of LED lights in it. It was very, very cool to see. And it's interesting to hear about your guys' painting projects. It's always very interesting to hear what you guys are painting. I get to listen to people who play other factions as well, and not just Necrons. And speaking of Necrons, I was listening to my friend read out the Crusade rules for Necrons, and they are insanely strong because if somehow they get buffs from getting battle scars for some reason is very messed up. Like when you can't advance and like charge, you get buffs like you get to revive more. Or it's like the what was it? The Satan detachment seemed really strong. A 50-point enhancement where everything 12 inches around you, your opponent has to spend extra CP to use that strat, which is kind of insane. Yeah, everything's insane for the Necrons currently. They're really, really strong for what they bring. I do not know how I'm gonna win against them because one of my friends is playing them in the Crusade, and I had a bad time playing. It's absolutely mental right now. Yeah, it is absolutely mental. That from that one enhancement alone, I was like, wow, that's crazy talk right there. I'm scared too because this is my friend who I taught how to play Warhammer within the last couple of months, and he's already beating up all my friends who are into the hobby. How many points am I playing? I think for the first phase or so, we decided on 1,000 points or so. So we won't be saying anything crazy. It's all about people's agreements to, like, if they want to play 500 or so, they can do so. But I think for now, the starting point limit is 1,000. And if people choose so, then we're gonna probably up it to like 2,000 points or so. If people really want to do it. But so far, I think people want to do 1,000. Yeah, I don't think people would be doing 3,000. That's kind of like maybe one person might agree to that, but it will take a long time. Yeah, we're probably gonna be doing it at people's houses. Probably, I don't know if people want to do it at like game stores or whatnot, because some game stores they charge per hour, which is kind of crazy. Well, that's on them too. 1,000 is a really good starting point too. Yeah, that's very true. I've had to help 2 friends get to 1,000 points. One of them is the person I'm currently painting for, which is the Krieg guy. I am trying to get this ready for the game. And the other one is my Necron friend. He wanted to help him like print out stuff. So I had to print out all his Necrons for him, which was a lot of work to do because I was also sick at the time. And imagine making a sick person walk up and down stairs like 50 billion times to printer and having to calibrate the printer every now and then to make sure it works properly. It is not fun. But if you were to buy printed models from like a third-party store, it still costs quite a bit of money. That was kind of a mouthful to say, but yeah. Also, when you spend like 18 hours trying to print something, then yeah, it's a lot of work. I had to print out that model twice because I messed up the first one. I was like, oh no, I gotta print it again. So another 18 hours of that. But yeah, printing resin is a lot of work. I don't think I would do it. I got the perfect list for you. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Is it for Dark Angels or is it for like Necrons? Krieg. Okay, let's hear the Krieg. I think my friend already made his Krieg list, but I'm happy to hear what you got. Let's hear. Let's hear this Krieg list. Let's hear it. Because for now he doesn't have Death Riders. I wish he had that. He wishes he had Death Riders, but he doesn't have any. He's literally going like full in artillery and like 2 tanks right now. Or on Spec Ops Vet Enhancement. What does the Spec Ops Vet Enhancement do? Because I think for him, he's doing the combined arms attachment. That's what he told me he was doing. He showed me the lessons. Basically, like 1 commissar. Oh, okay. Oh, you said 1 commissar too. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Or Krieg Squad 20 times. That's like 80 Kriegsmen. I don't think he actually has that many. That sounds crazy talk though. That's like crazy. 1 Death Rider Squad 10 times. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm so curious. This is looking like a good list. 2 combat engineers 10 times. Okay. 1,000 points even. That's crazy. How much infantry is that? Let me see. Wait. So Krieg Command Squad is like 6 models. So 7 plus including the Commissar. 87, 97, 100. No, wait. 117? That's a lot of models to just move around stuff. Dang. My friend would not be happy with that list, having to move everything around. That's crazy. I will tell him that. Then it's like, hey, you should run this list instead. But I think he would have to buy more models, which he probably doesn't plan on doing anytime soon. Yeah, let's finish up painting this banner. Yeah, it's kind of translucent a little bit. There's kind of like some splotch marks, which I don't like. But I will tell him that he should make that one instead. But if he gets really into the game, he's one of the newer players playing in the Krieg guy. He might plan to get more Death Riders or so later on if he wants to. But watching him build kind of terrifies me. It's so scary to watch him build because he cuts with not the flat edge of the clippers, and also his hands shake a lot too, so it's kind of terrifying. He also does not hold on to the piece he's trying to cut off, because every time he tries to cut off a piece goes flying up into the room, which is scary. Like I told him multiple times not to do it because we had a group building session, and he did not want to listen, or he listened and then forgot. Bear in mind, he does have short-term memory loss too, so he might be really forgetful. So, yeah, that too. He also has short-term memory loss, so he does forget what I try to tell him. It's 116 bodies. I was off by 1. Oh my god, I miscounted. I hate myself. I need you to end me right now. I miscounted. I miscounted so badly. Holy. Where did I count the one? How big is a Krieg command squad, right? How big is that? It's definitely a 6-man. I'm not wrong, am I? It's not a 5-man. The commissar, wait. Is a Krieg command squad a 5-man unit? Shoot, I guess I did miscount. 117. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna paint on another blue. Yeah, I'm gonna paint on another blue. Another layer of this blue. But yeah, I think that the only thing I told him with his list is that you're gonna be taking a lot of battle shocks because all your units are gonna die within the first 2 turns. Because he's running about 100... Sorry, not 100. 30... He's running 30 Krieg infantry. He has 120-man and a 110-man. And they're gonna get blown up pretty quickly. So he has, I think, a Lehman Rust tank commander. And he's running a command squad for 1,000 points. And that should be good. And we'll see how he does from that. I'm just very, very curious about how he's gonna do well. Because I think this is gonna be his first actual game in 10th edition. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit easier on him if I want to keep him interested in the hobby. Because you ever hear about those stories about people trying to get into the hobby and then the person trying to teach them absolutely destroys them? That's not a fun way to get a person who's interested to play the game. That's not gonna happen. Also, if I do get him into the game, he'll probably want me to paint all his models for him. So it's a win-win for me, because then I would have to charge him for that. So no one tell him that, because he does sometimes watch the stream. So no one tell him that I have a scheme going on. Yeah, I could definitely finish these artillery team today. I feel like I can. Because every time I do say I can, I don't. Unfortunately enough. Oopsies. I messed up a little bit. Okay, there's that one done. I painted that one already. Okay. Do the blue a little bit quickly. You're in the Krieg mines right now, to be fair. I am definitely in the Krieg mines. Have you seen how many I painted? I'll take a picture after, like, I finish painting all of them, and you'll see how much I painted. It is a lot more than I expected. When I'm done painting everything, you'll get to see, like, them in a tiny box. And then somehow I have to transport all of them in a tiny box to my friend's place. And hopefully they don't break in transport. The Krieg mines. The Krieg mines are gonna drive me insane. You know, funnily enough, I am in the mines in Dead Space 2. Why did I say Dead Space 2? I'm not playing that game. I mean, after I finish Dead Space, I'm gonna be playing some Halo. Halo good. Halo is very good. Okay, that's good. Is the banner dry now? Is this dry? No, I gotta wait a little bit more. Oopsies. Dead Space 2, not Dead Space 2. Oh, I see. Man, I'm so out of it today. There is something wrong with me whenever I stream. I forget what I say and just ramble on, which is awful. Okay, let me just take a look at something. Got paint on my fingers. A little bit of paint. Yep. Okay. This one's still drying. All the command squad stuff is done. The plasma looks really bad in my opinion, but that's okay. He won't know. He won't know the difference. Pushes up glasses. Do I have a dry brush right here? Oh, I do. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're good. It's off screen, but it's there. Yeah, I have to glue on the bases for the artillery ordnance team, so that's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be painting tomorrow, but off stream, so I can concentrate. So it might take a little bit. I think I filled up the pot like a couple days ago, and now it's almost empty. I think because of the light. It's definitely because of the light. It's definitely because of that. It's like kind of evaporating it. Funnily enough. Oh, did something fall off? Oh no, the freaking iron sights fell off. I gotta glue that on later. Hopefully I don't lose it. You're going off to the side so I don't lose you, because I have lost stuff in the darkness called my carpet. I've definitely lost a couple of bits in the carpet when I dropped them, and they're tiny bits too. Have you guys ever lost like parts, like plastic parts of a kit when you dropped it onto the floor? I know some people have hardwood floor, but I don't know if you guys ever lost anything by just dropping it. Yeah, yep, it has happened to all of us. Is this why GW gives you extra like parts in the kit? It's 50-50 to come back. If it doesn't, I blame the heretics. You blame the heretics? Well, that's fair. All heretics hate each other. I think the most devastating one I lost was like a headpiece I really liked, and I just dropped it in the carpet and then never saw it again. It was gone. It was gone. It was definitely gone. Ruining it for us heretics? Yeah, definitely. We hate heretics, says a heretic liker, lover. The amount of bits that have been subsumed in the carpet fibers is enough to build a second Earth at this point. Definitely. Yeah. I think I have lost a lot of things to the carpet. Like, it's like a dark carpet too. Like, you lose like a head, like a bit of a head, or like something as small as a bolter, then it's gone. Unless you step on it, then you have to find it again. But stepping on it is not pleasant. It's like, how would you describe stepping on a GW plastic bit? Is it like bad as stepping on Lego, or like, well, how would you rate it? Like, stepping on Lego, like, hurts a lot. Like, I would probably rate it, like, a 5 or a 6. Maybe. If you're using Lego as a metric. Yeah, if I rate it's like a 4 on the pain scale, yep. It's kind of like that. But I also have like, I don't know. My feetsies are soft. I don't go walking that much. I used to walk a lot for work. I used to walk a couple kilometers for work. It kind of sucks, but you get paid for walking. When you work into environmental sciences and become like a biologist, then yeah, you gotta start walking a lot. Oh, I missed a little bit. What the hell? But yeah, getting jobs nowadays is really rough, even with experience and everything. It's all about connections, unfortunately. I did miss a piece right here. There we go. Wait, enough about jobs, because I had a conversation about jobs like for like 2 hours yesterday, so that was kind of painful. Yeah, we joked about for my friends, we joked about having best painted army, and then they looked at me and was like, you don't count because you're probably gonna paint like half of the people's armies here. It's like, dang. So there's not gonna be a prize for best painted army, unfortunately, because majority of the painted armies are gonna be by me. Because I think I've helped like 2 or 3 of them paint their armies, so it's not happening. Because it'll probably default to me, just like, yeah, I get to win the prize. But yeah, I don't think we actually are gonna have prizes because we're all broke after Warhammer, so not happening. Okay, this one should be easier to paint. The majority of them are standing up. Honestly, for what I'm doing for my friend, this one, for the amount of time I'm putting into each of them, they look okay, is all I can say. They look pretty decent. If he gave me more money, I would put more effort into them, but that's okay. I think I charged way too little. But other than that, he should have a good time playing them. He'll probably look at them and he's like, damn, these models look so good on the table. And then they'll die within the first turn. It's what happens when you paint something new. When you paint something new, it's dead within the first turn. It's like the rule in Warhammer. It's definitely the rule. It just happens. Oh, that's a new painted model? Well, it's dead. Goodbye. It's new model syndrome. That's what it is. The new model syndrome. When you paint something new, it is dead. Automatically. Hey, listen, I don't make the rules. The rules just make themselves up. I mean, it's not like Krieg is going to be putting a ton of effort into their own models. Exactly. Like, you're absolutely right on that. He's not putting any effort into it. I am. I literally built and painted everything for him. You see how much effort the Krieg player is doing? Nothing. Well, he did actually build a couple models, but he built like 5. So, there is some effort. But you're absolutely right about him not putting any effort into building these, because I did it for him. Yeah, building them was painful. I bought the wrong super glue, and I had to clean off all the resin residue from all these things. So that was not fun to do. Having to individually clean everything. Okay. Hello, sing while walking. How are you? I'm doing good, Starving Llama. How are you doing? How are you doing? I feel like I've seen your name before. I feel like I have seen your name before. How is the walk going? Sorry, there's a lot of people that do come in. I feel like I do recognize the names too. Were you sorry? I don't want to assume things, but I do appreciate you coming into the stream. How's that walk going? Sounds like it's treating you pretty well. Hopefully it's not too hot out. I don't know. Like walking when it's like really hot out absolutely sucks. I think back in the day, two of my friends got me to do a walk with them, and we walked for like 2 hours. I was literally dying because it was like 35 degrees or something like that. It was like 35 degrees Celsius. It sucked. Also, we walked in the place where there were a lot of bears too, so I didn't want to get mauled by a bear. So yeah, when you're walking trails, be careful about bears. But if you're somewhere where there's no bears, be careful about people then. Oh yeah, you are the Australian one. Man, it must be pretty early for you. It is probably pretty early. I remember you. You were telling me about Australian prices and being like, yeah, it sucks here. That I do remember you now, the Australian one. Welcome, welcome. I guess it is pretty hot over in Australia, huh? There's probably a big cat. Oh yes, the cougars. Actually, I would be more afraid of cougars than a bear, because bears are kind of skittish. Except grizzly bears. Grizzly bears, then you're kind of dead. I don't know what's in Australia, but I guess dingoes are kind of a deal, or a kangaroo. 9 a.m. walk. Oh, that's a nice walk then. It's probably pretty chilly in Australia. I don't know what chilly is in Australia. Is it like 20 degrees out there? 25 degrees maybe? I don't know what you guys can consider chilly over in Australia. What is it right now? In the wild, grizzlies. Yeah, the grizzly bears are scary, but we don't have them around here. They typically live very far away from us. But yeah, they're territorial. You gotta be aware that they're very territorial. Yeah. It was interesting. I think one time in like elementary school, one of the parents was a hunter. Many Manoids really, yeah, definitely for big cats. But yeah, one of the parents was a hunter. Is when I wear your jumper. Ooh. Yeah, one of the parents was a hunter, and he was able to get like a ticket for a grizzly bear. I think the grizzly bear population at the time was like pretty good. I don't think you can do it nowadays, but he brought in the carpet of a grizzly bear, and it was like the biggest like skull I've ever seen. Sorry, like the biggest carpet. I think this spanned like the whole room, which was maybe, I don't know how big it was, but it was really big. That's all I remember. But it was so long ago. It's hard to remember. Dingoes are only scary to unattended babies, and they're in the outback where a lot of people aren't. Oh, I see. So I guess kangaroos then. That's all I can think. I see one IRL. Oh my god, I've never seen one IRL. I would be absolutely terrified if I were to see one. Because like I said, they're territorial, like really territorial. The only one I've seen are like, oh, speaking of, sorry, this is like a tangent to the grizzly bears. I saw when I was driving to my friend's place, there's like a train track, right? And when I was driving past the train tracks, I saw like 2 deer. Yeah, I saw 2 deer. I don't know how far away they were. They were maybe like 20 feet away from me, from my car. So that was really interesting. They were just walking along the train tracks. But that was fortunate. The grizzly bear was pretty chill for you. But yeah, the closest I've been to like a bear, it was a black bear. They walked up and brushed beside me, and they sniffed me. That's how close I got to the not grizzly bear, black bear. There was 2 of them too. And the only reason why they got that close to me was I thought someone was walking their dogs. So I thought these black bears were like just big dogs. So that was pretty dumb of me. Red ones are scary, but they're inland where we aren't. Oh, I see. They're more inland. Yeah, don't be dumb like me and just like stand still when there's like 2 black bears walking up to you and just like go up and casually sniff you. Yeah, I don't think I have any dangerous like encounters. You know, smell like food. No, you know what's really funny? I did smell like food. I smell like pizza, because at the time I was walking home from like my part-time job working at a pizza place. I smelled like a good snack. Not gonna lie. I smelled absolutely delectable like a pizza. Also, are grizzlies just where you live? Yeah, yeah, we have grizzly bears, but they live really far away. Like, they don't interact with humans a lot. They may come down from like a mountainous area, but like very rarely if there's like no food up there. So very rare. I had one friend who had a close encounter with a cougar. He was like maybe 5 feet away from one. It was very scary because there was like a family living in the park. Like the playground park kind of deal. This dry yet? Okay, good. This is dry. Yeah, I guess we can work on the banner while I let this dry out a little bit. Yeah, I've never seen a grizzly bear IRL, so that's good. Yeah, the only things I've kind of seen were like maybe deer and like black bears, but like nothing like that. We have moose here too, but I haven't never seen one IRL. But that would also be scary because moose are also very territorial. Even like the females are very protective. And who would win out of you? The moose. The moose always wins. Even if you're in the car, the moose wins. How am I gonna paint this? Sorry, I'm used to look. Okay, I think I got an understanding of what I want to do with this. That's the case for most wildlife. Yeah, that's pretty much the case for most wildlife. Unless you got a rock. You gotta need a big rock then, a really big rock. Okay, I'm literally just like eyeballing this banner right now. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I should have painted it in a different color, but who could know? Oh well, we'll just like, do whatever. It's gonna look okay in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Ow! I just bonked my mic a little bit. So I need to see the detail. I'm so sorry you guys can't see it, but I actually need to see the detail of where I'm gonna be painting everything. Oh, there we go. Got it. Maybe I'll paint the banner off screen. It's gonna look terrible if I do it from this distance. I need to actually have my face up in it. Let's gonna do another thing. It's an all-time great way to keep yourself from getting mauled. That is very true. Rocks are good. Evolution-wise or like human history-wise, we've been using rocks for a very long time. And if you really think about it in the long run of like human history, it basically boils down to who can throw a rock better than the other person. You have slingshots that uses a projectile, you have bow and arrow projectile, you have guns projectile, you have missiles projectile, and so far it literally boils down to who can throw the rock better than the other person. We took out most even larger animals across the world. That's very true. We're in the extinction period where it boils down to humans pretty much killing everything because we suck. That's what it boils down to. I think it's called, we're in the sixth extinction period, kind of, and it's basically mostly human caused. It does suck. Think about like what we're doing to the environment. It's pretty bad. Like, look at how much territory we've taken, and look at how much like we killed off. Yeah, Australia has like a bunch of invasive problems too, and then the Great Barrier Reef, like having it like being bleached is pretty bad too. Like, I think because like the ocean is like slowly rising in pH and temperature, that does cause the bleaching in coral reef. From what I remember, because temperature change. Imagine like changing the ocean's temperature by 1. Think about how much energy is being used to increase the ocean's temperature by 1 degree Celsius. That's a lot if you really think about it. And if you think about it again, fish are really sensitive to temperature changes. With a huge KD, yeah, extinction is bad. Because it has drastic effects on the environment. If you take out one species, then think about how that's going to happen to others. It's like a trophic cascade. That's what it's called. It's called a trophic cascade. You eliminate a species that has a lot of like relationships with another one, whether predatory or like just like commensalism kind of deal. I think that's what it's called. Beneficial to both parties. Then it's gonna suck. One will be an important food source. One is beneficial to like plants and everything. And then yeah, like jellyfish population. Yeah, that goes crazy because they're linked to a lot of different species. Secretly Team Aqua from Pokemon. Yeah, they are. They're secretly Team Aqua. Yeah, oil companies are pretty bad. Also AI companies too. Okay, maybe I won't paint the chest piece because I actually can't reach. Oh, I can barely reach it. I can try to get into it. The problems about doing fully assembled models is trying to get into the little gaps. There we go. That's good enough. As long as it looks good from far away, then we're good. Yeah, painted the backpack. Okay. But yeah, plastic is also a problem too. You gotta remember that part too. Plastic is bad. There's a lot of things bad that we do for the ocean. We literally dump our waste in. We literally fish like a lot of things out of the ocean because it's not an endless resource anymore. It used to be, but then we got really greedy. And yeah, now there's like quotas for like fishing. Creekmen are cute. Yeah, they're very cute. My friend likes them. I think they're good for what he wants because I showed him a picture and he's like, he really likes them for what I'm doing with them. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will not be building a Krieg army for myself. It's a lot of work. It's so much work to do. Y'all are very nice for me, I consider myself a very amateurish painter, so I need to actually lock in and actually get better, but I think I am trying to. I am trying to get used to enamel washes, like oil washes. I'm gonna try using that pretty soon, as soon as I get the Iron Warriors models, and that will be my test for them. Did I forget to paint the gloves? I did. I absolutely did. I gotta go back and paint the gloves on the other model. Y'all are too nice to me. This is so weird because normally I see like other people, they get bullied by their chat, but normally that's like playful bullying. I also need to think about who I want to. I think I have talked about collaborating with other people, but that's like a thought, an afterthought at that point. I did do it last week. They were pretty nice, but also talking to like 8 people at once, like new people, and then they talk over each other. It's not a fun experience, unfortunately. Yeah, I want to be able to make the other person comfortable and not make them feel like they are not wanted into the group chat. Yeah, the stream was very overstimulating. I felt overstimulated. I kept trying to get words in, but then it did not work. Like, I kind of tried and I kind of gave up halfway through. It's like, no. It was very, very overstimulating. I don't think I could do it again. For making the definition of bad, and we have the intelligence to make that decision and see the harmful effects in the long term. Any other animal doing it wouldn't know. Yeah, they don't have the brain capacity to do it. We do, however. Almost dropped this model again. But you seem very interested in all this biological stuff, like ecological stuff. Sorry, ecological is different. Ecologists concentrate on like the whole ecosystem as a whole. So it like takes from many different aspects of other sciences and just tries to combine them. But yeah, it's very interesting looking from an ecological standpoint. Because when I try to do my job and like working with construction companies, they don't think like they don't think our job is like good from an ecological standpoint. They think it's kind of useless, but that's because they're not educated in that way. Like they think having like not caring about your own food source is bad. Is good. I don't know. Thinking about your own food source, like thinking about taking care of it, is like bad for them. They think it's bad, and then lo and behold, they're gonna think that like all the fish stock is gonna die. Sorry, I'm just rambling on a little bit about that. Oh, I forgot to paint the boot there. Man, we should take more care of like our like natural resources, or else we're not gonna have them, because it's very limited, it's very finite. And people don't get that either. Only a very, very small amount of people get it. It's a crazy mentality to have, because we're gonna run out of leeway eventually. We are definitely gonna run out of leeway eventually. It's gonna happen, and people don't see it. And people who want to teach other people, they don't understand. It's like, we have unlimited fish. It's like, no, we don't have unlimited fish. We definitely don't have unlimited resources. Have you ever seen like, I think this was like a story back in the 90s in Canada. There's like commercial fishing, and it's so hard to explain for me. I'm so sorry. I suck at explaining things. But it basically pertains to overfishing. Like, they don't think the environment is like having like a lack of fish, but because they fish the same amount for quotas. But I think there was a crash in commercial fishing because they were overfishing too much. It's sand. Yeah, it's basically sand. I agree with that. I wish I was better at explaining things, but I absolutely suck at doing it. When it comes to like advanced like stuff. If I had more discussions with other people, then probably I would be better at doing this stuff. But unfortunately, I do not, because I'm not a very confrontational person, as you can tell. I would never last in the medical field. I would not last a single day in the medical field. If it was easy to explain, it wouldn't be an advanced subject matter. That is very true. That is very, very true. You're absolutely correct on that one. What is this thing? I don't know what he's holding here, but it was in the kit, and I have little idea what he's holding. It looks like a battery or like a charge. That tuber and machine gun glued together. Is it actually glued together? It came like this. This one came like this. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm the big dum dum, but it was like that. But usually there has been like a quota for fish. And there has been periods where people are not allowed to fish because the fish population is like really bad that season. Like, think about it. When you fish a lot, how long does it take for the population to recover? It takes a long time if you overfish. And when you fish very little, then the population has time to grow back. I think you keep on a spotting telescope or something. I'm like, oh, so I held it wrong. Shoot. Oh well, it's fine. My friend won't know either way. I will just tell him it's like, hey, he's holding like an ammo case. Like you mean this? No, sorry, this thing, right? Sorry, let me put it back. Yeah, this thing right here. I guess you're right. It's like a telescope, but this guy has binoculars. So I have no idea, but my friend won't know otherwise because he'll just be like, "Ooh, that looks pretty." Yeah, that's kind of the explanation. If you fish more than you should, then the population will take longer to recover. If you don't fish a lot, if you underfish, then the population will like grow a lot better. Because there has been some fish that they recover pretty well, and then there's other fish that don't recover well. World War II brand machine gun glued together. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. For good reason, yeah. Quality Astro Militarum Distribution Network for good reason. Ah, I see. I got you. Oh yeah, usually paint the boots first. Y'all are pretty good in my books, not gonna lie. I don't know. Do you guys believe in like the phrase or like the quotes like the chat reflects the streamer kind of deal? I don't know at this point. Because a lot of times I do think it's kind of realistic because I think relatable people often like attract the same person or so. That's how I see it. Whenever I watch streamers, I tend to watch people who share the same interests or same morals, I guess you can say it that way. I'm kind of curious. That's like a thought I've been having for a while. It's like when you're like a streamer, do you attract the same people? Like chat reflects a streamer kind of deal. What do you guys think? Like a nice topic to talk about. I don't know if I talked about this already. I just realized I didn't give these guys any guns. Well, they're gonna have no guns except for the artillery. Seems likely birds of feather flock together and all that. Yeah, okay, that's kind of the same meaning. Okay. You're definitely right about that. My problem is that a lot of advanced technology we need for things like electronic solar panels and cars are rare earth metals, which are super gunky to refine. Oh yeah, we do use those. Like what is it? We don't have a lot of those. What's the term called? The open pit mines? We don't have a lot of those, right? We have a lot of like closed mines. I think open pit mines are pretty bad for the environment. Every time I look at it, it's pretty bad. I don't think we use them anymore. They've been, I think we haven't used them since like the 90s or 2000s or so. I could be entirely wrong, but I don't see a lot of them being talked about. Like me, I'm too quiet and mean. That sounds like me. I'm too quiet and mean, but no one thinks I'm evil. I am definitely evil when I want to be. I just choose not to, because then it gets pretty bad. A lot of people like the chaotic streamers. I am not a chaotic streamer. I am definitely not chaotic. Unless I'm playing like maybe the old chaotic TCG, then yeah, probably not. Hopefully, I don't think you guys will understand what I mean by the old chaotic TCG. Not a lot of people do. Are the most common type of mines. Okay, so I'm definitely very wrong then. I'm so sorry for feeding wrong information to you guys. Like, I am just a person that can be very, very wrong about things, and I am open to being wrong about a lot of things, whereas some people have too much of an ego and be like, no, it's this way. It's more so refining is horrible, but mining is still bad. Yeah, mining is still bad, but we kind of need those earth metals to do stuff. Like, I think in Canada we have a lot of gold mines and a lot of diamond mines, and we those are up north, and people make bank off those. All right, that's good. Yeah, I'll do this banner later. It's looking kind of gnarly. I have to concentrate really hard on those ones. Oh, it's been 3 hours? Okay, I'm definitely not gonna get done this on stream. There's no way. I need a little bit more time. Try to go as long as I can before I get really hungry, because I'm starting to feel it right now. Yeah, one of my friends works for like a gold mine, but he's in the environmental sector. So basically, he like maps out the area to tell if there's like any birds or any like species of interest, and he's like to the miners like, you can't do work here. Basically, it's like, you do work here, you're basically breaking the law. So he just tells them that. So that's one job I had to do, but in a different area. You're supposed to just monitor like the activities that the miners are doing or the construction crews doing, and if they like, you see something of interest, it's like, hey, there's like a bird nest here, you guys can't do work within like a 30-meter buffer zone. And if they do, they are gonna get into a lot of trouble. Because I've seen like construction crew, they really want to work in that area, and you just flat out tell them no. Because you get in trouble as well. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when people like don't understand and don't want to listen. It's like, hey, it's like, you want to get fined like a copious amount of money, then be my guest. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I kind of want to see what Australia is like at some point. It sounds like a nice country. A lot of different like fauna, different fauna you never see anywhere else. It's like a landlocked nation, if I think about it that way. Because you guys have the most marsupials in the world, and marsupials are hard to come by in other parts of the world. Because I think in North America, the only marsupial you get to see is like the opossum, and that's it. Used to be responsible for environmental reconstruction. Yeah, I used to do that for my schooling. We had to, what was it? We reconstruct the wetland, so basically like a swamp, and we had to get like a construction crew, and they would have to listen to us how we would build it. I'm still streaming. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I got sidetracked. I got lost and sidetracked. I think listening to music and then talking to people kind of makes it a lot easier. Yeah, normally I don't stream for this long, funnily enough. I usually stream for like really short hours, which is 2. But I've been in the mood lately to paint some Kriegsmen, to paint some stuff. Oops. But welcome back, German. How was your GTA session? Probably pretty good. But yeah, I think I'll try to finish these depending on how hungry I get. I'm getting pretty hungry. I don't know how people can like stream for like 6 or 8 hours without eating. They're like really built different. I do not know. I think that's pretty unhealthy. That's so unhealthy to think about, actually. One functional controller down. GTA sucks on keyboard and mouse. It does suck on keyboard and mouse. I'm not gonna lie. I think I tried playing on keyboard and mouse, and it's like it's not possible. It's bad. Anyways, to see you last time. That was good night. It's late as hell. Oh, good night, Ermin. Good night. Thanks for stopping by a second time. It's good to see you. I'm sorry about your GTA session, but it did sound like a good one for what it was. I think that's the last brown paint I need for this one. Yeah, it definitely is. We can move on to the metallics after, which is going to take a little bit more time since I need to figure out what I want to do for this stuff. We also have so many pretty birds here. Saw some gallows on my way and some green birds. I don't know what a gala bird is. We don't have those here. I know a lot of people around the world we have... What's that bird called? It's like really common. Charles Darwin's... Shoot, what was it called? What's that bird called that has the different beaks on the Galapagos Islands? It's evading me. We have a lot of them here. Finches. We have finches. We have some finches here. I think they're everywhere. Charles Darwin. Sorry, I was thinking about finches, the bird, the finches. So my DM just reminded me to double check my knowledge. Okay, no problem. All right, let's see. Keep it like that. Hands getting tired. Okay, that's enough brown. And then we move on to the metallics. I don't know how I'm going to do the last cannon, but I think this cord is going to be probably blue. Yes, the cord's going to be blue. This battery pack is going to be black. Okay, going on this battery pack, this like little cable line was awful. The super glue did not want to stick. It did not want to stick, unfortunately. Where's my metallic? There it is. Time to just put this metallic on as carefully as I can. Not really. It's gonna be pretty quick. Start with these guys first. I think it's just gonna be the helmet and the backpack right here. Pink bird, pink bird. We like pink birds. A flamingo? I wish I could put this on my painting handle, but the base size is too big. I think for the painting handle I have, it goes up to 40 millimeters. This one's a 50. So I would have to get a bigger one. Took me a moment to remember that field study, not gonna lie. It was a long time ago. Like, I think some stuff is like relevant, but a lot of stuff not really from what I remember. I remember like no one back then believed in evolution, and nowadays it's like normal. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm doing with this thing. This thing is weird as hell to paint. Whatever the hell he's holding. Hey, what's up, Kraken? What's up? I'm painting some Krieg, guys. You like Krieg? I have to paint a lot, by the way. There's so many of them I have to do. And I'm slowly going insane. Do you like Warhammer? Do you like Warhammer? What kind of Warhammer? If you do like Warhammer, what kind of armies or factions do you like? I know not a lot of people play the game or tabletop side, but I'm curious. Just one metallic bit. Is that they wear a lot of gas masks? Yeah, they're wearing a lot of gas masks. There's like, I think all of the infantry wear them. You can kind of see here. Yeah, I can kind of see over there. The gala is a pink bird. Sorry, the messages are like delay is a lot. Oh, it is a lot, huh? Shoot. Guess it's just a YouTube thing. Actually, buying my first miniatures tomorrow. Let's go. What kind of merchant miniatures are you buying? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry that the delay is a lot. I think it's because I'm dual streaming and YouTube is... Oh, the orcs. Let's go. I have to check on YouTube because I don't know what to put the latency to. I think I put it to normal latency, I think. If I put it to low latency, then the thing like lags a lot. Like low latency is like 1-to-1, which is like you have to put a lot of power into your computer to do it. And when you're dual streaming, it becomes really tough. It becomes really, really tough after that. Kind of silly and lighthearted for my first time. You sound like a true orc player. Then they're very silly. Funnily enough, one of my friends is playing orcs in our crusade campaign, and he is nice to talk to. He's very, very nice to talk to. He just wants to have fun and roll a lot of dice. Like, I think he rolls more dice than any of us combined. Like if you think about it, how many dice do orc players roll? Like a lot. Like hundreds of dice or something is crazy. If you like rolling dice in the bucket, then be my guest. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Do I paint the battery pack black? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take a look. Give me a second while I take a look at a reference image because I don't have one up right now. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, I see it now. Okay, it's a little bit different than what I expected. I got painted that way. Okay, okay. I'll just paint everything metallic, just because I can. Got a lot of blockas. Shooting phase upon you. Yeah, shooting phase. Dang, the shooting phase is crazy for orcs. They don't hit well, but they hit a lot. I was in mid behind the whole time. This is why it must be so delayed. Oh, I see. I can turn DVR off if you guys want to. I don't know if people actually use DVR on YouTube a lot, because sometimes it does cause a delay. I should definitely turn that off if you guys want it off. I don't see a point if people want to go back to it. It was like turned back and didn't notice. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think for maybe more streams, I might have to turn that feature off because it might be pretty bad to keep up with it. $500 points work. Is that barrel net? I don't know what you mean by barrel net. Oh, bent. Yeah, it's bent. I don't want to bend it back because I might snap it. I'm just keeping it like that. The way to bend it back is hot water, but I don't want to snap my friend's very expensive models because I made a big mistake. That's the thing, because these aren't mine. When I looked at the prices of these guys, it's like a lot of money, more than I expected. Like nowadays, if you want like a 10-man resin Krieg infantry, it's like 100 euros, which is like 180 bucks Canadian. So I don't want to do anything bad to his models because he can't get them back. Yes, these are the dreadful Forge World models. They're very dreadful. So yeah, I have to be very careful with these models because if I break them, he doesn't get any of them back. So this is why I'm not bending this barrel. Like I know how to bend it back, I just don't want to risk it. Yeah, it's very bad. I'm gonna tell you from first-hand experience, they suck. Like building them sucks, and painting them sucks because the paint goes on differently than what you would expect. When you build them, you have to clean them. You have to clean up the resin residue. You have to wash them. You have to dry them. You have to build them with super glue, which really sucks. It's just awful. I'm kind of glad they're phasing out resin models because they're a little bit difficult to work with. I think they are still in Horus Heresy. But yeah, you sold the guitar to get them? Oh, I don't know if you really like the guitar, but I don't know if that's a sad thing to think about. What's the upside? Are they cheaper than equivalent plastic? They have more detail. They're more detailed than the plastic models, but not anymore. I think their plastic models are a lot more detailed than their resin models. But back then, yeah, their resin models were more detailed than their plastic, but that's not the case nowadays. Technology has advanced more. Yeah. That the resin is only a good thing. Yes, it is only a good thing. But yeah, I do not want to do any more resin kits after this one. This is probably all I'm going to do for a lifetime. Oh yeah, I should probably change that Discord link. I know that one doesn't work anymore. I need to absolutely change it because they break. I don't know. I have like an unlimited Discord invite, but it always breaks on me, so I gotta fix it every now and then. someone has a solution, I am more than happy to hear about it. Oh yeah, this is not a Forge World kit. This is what is it? Fine cast resin, which is worse than the Forge World resin. It is very brittle. It is super brittle. Like, that is why I do play Warhammer. I do. But these aren't my models I'm painting. These are for a friend. Well, technically I asked to do them, but he wanted me to do them because he can't see himself paint. What's Finecast and where they come from? It's not, if not Forge World. It's just like I don't know how to explain it, but Forge World resin is different than Finecast. Finecast is like a softer kind of resin. It's like very brittle and breaks very easily. Forge World resin is like, it's like a thicker, tougher resin, if that makes any sense. But there is a difference. I absolutely love Spearhead and AOS. AOS is so nice. All the models are gorgeous. I'm kind of sad that, like, I understand the hatred coming from fantasy players, but they need to get over it. They haven't been over it in like over a decade. I'm so sorry, but like, they really need to get over it. I'm one of the newer players, so I never got into fantasy. And I played it incorrectly. That's okay. Everyone plays the game incorrectly at first. It's not just a you problem. Starving Llama, it's not just a you problem. What's fantasy playing? What's wrong with them? Well, the thing wrong with them is that before Warhammer Age of Sigmar, there was a game called Warhammer Fantasy, and basically people were very unhappy because Games Workshop killed off fantasy in, I think, the last decade or so, like 2015, 2012-ish. I don't remember the complete details. And then they killed off all the cool characters from fantasy, and it replaced fantasy, which is now known as Age of Sigmar. And Age of Sigmar, like the first edition, was like really bad because none of the rules made sense. You had to make them up yourself, and it was just a really poor spiritual successor to for Warhammer Fantasy. But they fixed it in second edition, funnily enough. Second edition was like where they made the rules a little bit better. But yeah, first edition Age of Sigmar was basically play the game as you imagine it, which was awful. That's like a short explanation. Okay, I think after I paint the metallic onto these guys, I'm gonna stop the stream because I am really feeling it. Kill off all the characters. I made 80k. Yeah, imagine killing off all the favorite characters you like grew up with and then replace them with new ones. I'm interested in AOS, but there's absolutely no one playing it near me. That's a problem too. Like, AOS is super nice, but think about how many people are playing it. There is a scene around me, so I'm very fortunate, but it's like not as big as 40k. There's maybe like 10 people or so compared to like 40k where there's like 50 people or something. Spearhead's really fun. I do like Spearhead. It is very fun. I have only 2 Age of Sigmar armies. I have the Slaves of Darkness and the Osiarch Bone Reapers. I think I posted most of my minis for both factions on my YouTube channel, if you ever see them. Except, you know what? You know, if you guys saw my latest Archeon like short, I absolutely messed that one up because 1, the lighting's really bad. 2, the resolution is really bad. And 3, that mini does not fit in my light box. It is too big. Gonna go nap. Oh, bye, Serving Llama. Have a good nap. Have a good one. I typically don't nap because I think I want to get things done within the day. So napping is like a secondary thing to me. Senior play that has loved it. Yeah, it's so nice. It's very, very nice. Yeah, it kind of sucks that older people can't see that Age of Sigmar is like good. Well, that is why they brought back Warhammer: The Old World for older folks. And then, funnily enough, they brought Cathay into Old World, so it's really interesting that it brought an entirely new faction into the game. You know, I think I painted a lot today. Now that I think about it, I think from what you guys said, you guys say I paint too quickly. I don't know if that's the case. I did miss a little bit of detail here. Then the binoculars. Why did I give this guy a gun? I'm just curious about that. But it's really funny. When I started up streaming up in December of last year, I started with like, I think about 20 subs or so. But I did not expect to get like almost 200 up until like now. I did not expect to get a lot of people to watch me. So it's very interesting for someone who is a guy and who is also likes VTubing. So yeah, it's very, very strange. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, look up Age of Sigmar. It's very, very cool. But yeah, I did not expect to get a lot of people watching me just because of like the, I guess, stereotype of male VTubers, guy VTubers, because they typically don't last very long. But it's very interesting to see. But it's very interesting to see that people like stay and like watch from my understanding. I'm just looking at this like I need a bigger paintbrush for this, for the guns. That's okay though. Almost done for today. Got paint up all the metallics, and we'll take a long break and then finish it up over the weekend. I find Warhammer streamers that are not. Oh, you can't. Oh, aren't. Oh, aren't. Okay, I was like, wait a second. You can't just say that. No, I'm just kidding. Are people mainly like that? I don't know. I guess people just want chill people. Because I guess when you have Warhammer fans that are really opinionated, then it gets very, very ugly for some reason. Because actually, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You do whatever the hell you want and just enjoy it the way you want to enjoy the game or the hobby. Whatever floats your boat, then it's fine. As long as you're not like hurting anyone else or have a giant ego, then do whatever the hell you guys want. Just be chill about it. There's a lot of grifters online that say they're into Warhammer but don't actually interact with it beyond the bare bones surface level. Oh, so you mean like the React like VTubers? I mean, there are a couple that do get into it, but the vast majority is like they'll try to play a game and then use that to like get a lot of views, and that's kind of just it. And then put art. Oh, that's okay. I think I got what you were trying to say from that. I would have sweat a lot too in your shoes. I think some people would have actually gotten offended, but I think I got your point. Yeah, I think you are correct on that. There are a lot of people who pretend to be Warhammer fans, and then what was it? They pretend to be Warhammer fans and then like lead you away from the hobby. It's like, hey, don't play this hobby because it's like absolutely horrible. And I was like, that's not a good way to get new people in. Get mad over femstones. I don't understand that. Like, holy, just accept it. It's gonna happen. Like, I am okay with it. I don't know why people get like angry about it. It's like, okay, they added something new to the story. It's like, okay. And then people get very defensive about it. It's like, buddy, like, there are better things you can do with your life than arguing for like hours upon hours on Twitter. Like I don't use Twitter that much. The only thing, okay, the only realistic thing I use on Twitter is like scrolling, doom scrolling, and then posting schedules, and that's it. I don't really interact with it a lot because I don't. It's more of like a tool for me at this point, which I suck at using apparently. I definitely suck at using Twitter to get like build connections, but I don't know. The people on that site are hit or miss. You meet good people, you meet bad people. It is what it is. Yeah, the way I see it, arguing people is kind of a waste of time. Unless you're arguing for like a good cause. Arguing for like what you said, femstones, and that's like, oh, alright, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. It's so out there. 1 second. I just realized what the time is. It's like, it's almost like dinner time for me. So I'm gonna finish this one up and then actually pass it. I totally forgot the time. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Let me finish this up and I'll send you guys somewhere on Twitch. Yeah, sorry, Twitch. Because I can't send anyone on YouTube side of deals because they require you to be... What is it? YouTube requires you to be YouTube partnered and have 1,000 subscribers. Which is not happening anytime soon. Unless I make like a killer video and somehow like people find me more often. So I have no idea. Yeah, let's just finish this guy up and then I gotta go. I just lost track of time like really badly. We all have something we need to do and I totally forgot about it. And hopefully these guys will be done before Monday. I can't guarantee anything. You're good. Thank you, Kraken. Thank you. I mean, I need to be aware that other people, like, I typically do bring a schedule. Because I think the last time I didn't do a schedule, people did not show up. And also I need to be respectful of other people's time too. Because people have other priorities other than like watching a random person stream. And I gotta be well aware of that I need to put a schedule to be like, hey, this guy's streaming at this time. I gotta put aside time to like say hi and then dip out 5 minutes later. Which is the reality. What a day. What a day, stop motion. What a day. You seem pretty busy lately. I don't get to see you a lot. You seem to be busy with your own life, speaking of. What a time. What a time. I can't remember anything unless I put it in my phone calendar. Yeah, I'm starting to get there too. Or it's like not short-term memory. What's the one before short-term memory? There's long-term memory and there's short-term memory, then there's one more. I can't remember what the people call it. People call it... I can't remember what it's called. Oh well, it'll come back to me. I think that's dementia. It is not dementia. I do not have dementia. Watching you for it is soon 2 a.m. Oh, that's pretty late. It's so late. Holy. Dang. Is it almost bedtime for you, stop motion? Wonders of Easter. Oh yeah, you guys celebrate Easter. Shoot. I don't celebrate Easter. Yeah, I don't celebrate it. Different culture. That's kind of what it boils down to. It's different culture. I have... Oh yeah, I do have a lot of friends celebrating Easter. It's just that I don't do it. Put some uncommons in my pauper decks by accident. How could you? How could you put uncommons in your pauper deck? That's like heresy right there. How the hell could you do that? You cheater. You're cheating. You're a filthy cheater. My bedtime was 3 hours ago, but hey, I have a long break now, so I can pretty much do anything. Let's go long break. I'm new at Pauper, okay? Nah, that's a you thing. You bought some cool stuff. What stuff did you buy? Yeah, tell me. Did you buy more Tyranids? Please tell me about the more Tyranids. I want to see. We stoning you for this? Oh, we don't stone here. No. We don't stone here. They get reduced to like the fortress we own. You guys are stuck there forever. Stoning is beneath us. We have stuff better than stoning nowadays, Seer. We have stuff better than stoning. That's very primitive, okay? We got better solutions for this. We have technology. And then recap of that one SpongeBob episode with Patrick grabbing a computer and just like smashing it. We're plasticrating you for this, I guess. I don't know what plasticrating is. That's too big of a word for me. Nah, they got put in the brass bowl. How about that? You guys get put in the brass bowl. I think the brass bowl is like a 5 3rd edition Dark Eldar. Oh, nice. I'd rather be stoned. Yeah. I don't know. You rather be stoned and put in the brass bowl. Okay, let me see. You brought 5 3rd edition Elder Witches, 20 plus Dark Elder Warriors, and a bunch of bits that I don't fully know what it contains, but I'm excited. Let's go. Plastic. It's kind of quick set cement and 40k. That sounds horrible. Okay, I think we'll finish. Oh, we're almost done here. There we go. Okay. In the mail. Oh, nice. All right. I think we'll stop there. I'm so sorry, Stop Motion. You show up at a time when I was about to end stream, so it's been a while. I have to actually go pretty soon for like Din, so that's unfortunate. But if you have, I'll stay around for like 5 minutes or so if you want to say anything else before I have to go. Mia, if you have any lasting thoughts before I go down. Oh, what the hell? There's so many people watching on Twitch. So with some proxies of models I own and this coming in, I'll have 700 points of Dark Elder for $100. $100 is pretty good, by the way. There's a squad of heretic legionnaires that have been stuck between the Imperial Palace because their breaching device was buried in it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Speaking of Dark Elder South Motion, my Crusade campaign has a player playing Dark Eldar, and I'm very afraid of those flying units that have blast cannons. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're called Scourges? Yeah, those things are scary as hell. What the hell is up with those? Scourges are like frightening. I'm so afraid of them. But they're gonna kill me pretty quickly. But yeah. Yeah, I'll finish these later, but if you want to take a look at what I got done, we haven't finished the banner, but this is wait, I gotta focus on this. There we go. Banner Boy. It's kind of not done yet, but close being done. But yeah, this is Banner Boy. I realize it's a strobing effect the closer I put it to the camera, but this is the Plasma Boy. I think I'll put this far away. There we go. Yeah, Plasma Boy, I kind of messed up the plasma. I gotta fix that a little bit. But yeah, this is for the command squad. That's pretty good. Just a recap of what we did during the session. We got Binocular Boy. That's what I'm gonna call him. But he has a cool backpack. I don't know what I did with the buttons. Also, this last rifle was snapped in half, so I had to glue it back on. It was rough. It was so rough. I hated it. We got the Melta boy. I slightly did the Melta okay. It's like you put like a brass metal, then color the tip purple wash. We had a word for Riz before it was Riz. We called them Regare, and there's the whole culture Regare. I'm gonna call it Regare. Music, food, clothing, and cars. Dang. Then we have this, whatever this thing is with the sword that I got fixed up a little bit. This one's probably the best one. I guess the lighting does not help it a lot, unfortunately. But yeah, he needs a commissar model for this one, because the command squad has 6 models in it. This one has 5. Alright. I haven't actually I haven't drank any water this like past 3.5 hours. There we go. I drank some water. Get a noodle commissar. I don't know how to 3D model, unfortunately. But if my friend wants a commissar model, he would have to either buy one for $50 or like get a 3D printed one. So that's rough on him, unfortunately. Okay, I think I might have to go. I'll see who I can raid on Twitch and YouTube. I'm so sorry I can't raid for you guys. But you guys are very, very chill. Night Dead Anime do let the bed bugs bite. Don't remind me about bed bugs. I hate them so much. They're so bad. They are horrible. Yeah, thinking about that like scares me a lot. Popper deck is not legal. Let's go. Get rid of all those uncommons. Okay, who is streaming on Twitch that I like to watch? They can't hurt you if they don't exist. They do exist. They definitely do exist. Oh, I know who exactly to go to. Okay, hold on. I think this guy is pretty good. I think they're playing a game right now. Yeah, let's go with this guy. He likes Old World a lot, actually. So you can definitely talk to him about Old World or Age of Sigmar, and you guys are good. Then you guys to a guy called Lee Honor, so that's good. All right, let's go with the raid, and I'll send you guys over there. Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of the week. Have a good one. Goodbye.